Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another Gaming on Caffeine live stream. It is Sunday, the 28th of July 2019. Potentially it's also Monday, the 29th of July 2019. I sounded a lot more unsure about what date it was in other parts of the world, but it definitely is the 29th of July somewhere in the world. And hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Monday, maybe just getting up, maybe starting work soon. I don't know why you'd be here if you are, but have a great day. And also, hope you're having a good Sunday. We're going to play some more of a new game I found called Minecraft. And we're going to play a brand new mod pack here called FTB Interactions, which is not new. It's been out for months now. I think it may have come out in March. So months and months and months and months ago. But I haven't played it yet. And so I figured I'd check it out. It's still getting regular updates. It's still getting new stuff added to it, or at least content being tweaked and balanced and all that kind of good stuff. And so I figured let's do it. I've been pestered non-stop to play this game. And I shouldn't really say pestered because that makes it sound like it's a bad thing maybe. But I have been recommended, should I say, this pack multiple times over by some members of the Discord who shall remain nameless, Ninja. And so we're now here. We're playing it. I was a little hesitant at first to play this pack in particular because it has a singular mod that I'm not usually a big fan of, and that singular mod is of course GregTech. GregTech is in this pack, and just the fact that GregTech takes up 51 of the, he takes up a third of the pages. What? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I have been reassured that GregTech is not that bad. It's been tweaked. It's been you know, normified. It's been made a bit easier for the masses. It's not quite as bad, and the key part is that it's not in the beginning of the game. So we press the grave key here, we open up the quest book. We also have a quest book, of course, on our hotbar here, and so all of the quests are here. This pack is full of quests. There are so many, branching through all the different mods, and of course, this is FTB Interactions. All the mods interact with one another. They all, you know, cross paths, and you need different mods to make different things. There's a whole page full of magic mods here, Thaumcraft, Astral Sorcery, all kinds of goodness heading on through here, and I've been told that the GregTech stuff is further on down, and so long as you automate along the way, GregTech hopefully shouldn't be too big of an issue. But Razor, thank you very much indeed, my friend, for the 21 months resubscription. Sub for GregTech, 3 months till 2 years. Keep making caffeinated content. Isaac, thank you very much indeed, my friend, for the continued support. It means a whole heck of a lot. Feel free to use those emotes in the Twitch chat. Can we get some caffeine sellouts for Razor there? Oh my goodness, 21 months. That's quite the length of time there, man. That's crazy. You now know what I dislike about the quests. So messy. They're a little all over the place. Another thing that kind of put me off this pack at the start is just how many of these exclamation marks there are. So these exclamation mark quests are essentially just the pack telling you things. Like, this is just information that you apparently need to know. For example, this quest called Hey Listen, Hey Listen, Hey Listen, you get the idea. If you see one of these quest icons, it just means that the section contains information that can't be found in JEI, or useful tips and tricks that you can use throughout the pack. And so a lot of stuff has changed in this pack. Feed the Beast have gone all out, and just all kinds of stuff is changed. There was like thousands of recipe changes and config changes and tweaks to the way that Minecraft is normally played to make all of these mods work together and make them kind of feel seamless, like you have to use certain mods to get to other mods and craft certain items to get to other items. And so to do that, obviously they had to change a bunch of stuff, and so there is a lot of information that you need to be given in order to complete certain sections. This section here terrifies me. Like, oh man, look at this. What we got? We got Bronze Age. We need to make a small steam coal boiler. Small steam coal. I don't know why I'm showing you this, because I'm just gonna, oh, this is not bad actually. This is not terrible. This is not too bad. This is just bronze and bricks. That's not too bad. But boy, some stuff later on down the line. I think it's is it this section, the quest, the space section? Yeah, this one really kind of threw me for a loop, because there's some pretty expensive stuff here, but we're not going to worry about that. This stuff is all, I think, a little later on down the line than we are right now. And so we got time. We got time. Also, the learning droid with the 100 bits. So I bought this bit on the wrong account. Oh, well, thank you, the learning droid, who I think is the gaming droid, but on a different account. But thank you for the bits nonetheless. Want me to hold like a lot. Mr. Lamp as well. Welcome, man. Long time no see. I love the OTI ghost emote there. That's nice. But anyway, we're here on the Gaming on Caffeine FTB'S Interactions Patreon server. As always, we can use /island create to create a new island. I have already taken the liberty of creating a new island, and I've got a bit of a grievance to get out of the way right at the start here, chat. And that grievance is the fact that I have already died twice on this server. Twice, 2 times I've just started. And the reason for that is that twice now I've done /spawn gone back to the spawn. I thought he was going to do it again there. And then when I do /home, twice, it brought me back, and I just fell into the void. Like, even though my home point was here, you can see I've died twice down in the void there. And so, there we go. I've died twice. So, hopefully we can count that as 0. You know, we'll start fresh. We'll pretend the number is 0, but in actual fact, it is 2. Neverick DK with the 17-month re-subscription. Holy heck, man. Thank you for the continued support. It means a whole heck of a lot. Feel free to use those emotes in the Twitch chat. And freaking Neverick DK is dominating that little overlay graphic, whatever you want to call the thing on the top there. We aren't counting this as 0. Well, in that case, then I guess I'm just starting at 2, which, you know, it's fine. I am not in the mindset that this is going to be a pack that I finish with 0 deaths, right? This is not like Stoneblock where I start in a nice little, you know, safe space and I can just do whatever I want and not die because it's very easy to not die in that tiny little cave. This is a pack where we start on a skyblock, and I've been told that eventually we spread out and we end up in the overworld. And from what I've read, I think it might even tell us here in the quest book somewhere, but I think the idea is that the overworld is a bit more dangerous, and this kind of area up here is mostly, or in part, to prepare you for the overworld. You know, the overworld has been made a bit more deadly, a bit more difficult, and so you do need some armor, some tools, some weapons to prepare you for the overworld. And so, yeah, I'm under no illusions that we're going to not die in this pack. But anyway, if we open up the quest book here, we do have to go ahead and tick these quests. It's like when you, read some kind of contract or fill out some form of kind of form, or even if you're like starting a new, download an app or something, and they're like, yes, you can have all my data. Yes, you can spy on me. Yes, you can read my emails. Yes, you can watch and take pictures of me while I sleep. That's all fine. I just want to get to this app that makes my face look 106. So right out the gate, we don't have Vein Miner, at least not at the start. Vein Miner is in the pack. If we go over here and I type in, I think it's or maybe just excavation. Yeah, we've got excavate in, and if I hold down button 4, it might work. I think Ninja has tweaked some stuff here, but this obviously will work, but if I do it here, it might work. But I have been led to believe that, oh, it does work. Okay. So by default, that doesn't work. The reason why it works for us is because what is supposed to happen in the pack is that there are special axes from GregTech that allow you to, that come with the vein mine functionality, right? So if you use a GregTech axe to break the bottom of a tree, it has that timber effect where the whole tree falls down. Ninja has tweaked the settings to make it so that you can do that with anything. The reason he's done that is because for whatever reason, in the newest version of the pack, the GregTech axes aren't working. And so to prevent you wonderful people at home from having to watch me grind out just thousands of trees, and also I should probably do this over in this lovely dirt area that the game has provided for us. But yeah, to prevent you from having to watch me grind trees all day, Ninja has done that, and he's very nice for doing that. So can we get a thank you, Ninja, in the Twitch chat for that? Very nice indeed. Ninja, why are you hacking? Yes, you can take pictures of me while I sleep, Isaac 2019. We do have the tree growing simulator mod, which I think might be called something else now, but here we go. Yeah, if you move around or if you do the old shifting, you should get trees to grow a little bit faster here. Before we chop down this tree, we should probably look into actually getting some kind of axe. And if we open the quest book here, you'll see the first question, the first quest here says, read me, put the book in the transmutation tablet to beat the pack. Congrats. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We also get some pizza soup, which I don't know how you make pizza into a soup, but that's fine. And boom, pack complete. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, be sure to go ahead and hit follow. Leave a comment on the YouTube video that eventually goes out. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Okay, so apparently that's not the end. All right. So that is a nice little thing they put in there. But we do start out with the transmutation table, which is pretty neat. And we also start out with the Tome of Knowledge. The Tome of Knowledge, however, has been tweaked just a little bit to only show certain items here. Usually the Tome of Knowledge will give you access to all items in the pack that have an EMC value. That is not the case right now. As you can see, there are only a few pages here of EMCable items. And so it's basically just a way to let you start out and get certain resources without having to add in a ton of custom recipes. For example, I believe gravel is something that we're going to need quite a bit of, and I've also turned caps lock on by accident. But gravel here is something that we are going to need quite a bit of in the pack. We can get gravel for EMC, and also we can trade in the sticks as well as the leaves that we get from harvesting these trees to get ourselves some nice early EMC. Also kind of works as like a cobblestone generator. We can get cobblestone, we can expand out the platform, all that kind of good stuff. I think eventually we do even get access to maybe chisels in here as well, so we can actually expand out the platform and make it look nice really early on, which is pretty cool. But nevertheless, first quest here is to hand in one singular oak sapling. I do not have an oak sapling, but I can go and grab one from the ground here. And boom, quest complete. Nice, we get a breaded pork chop. There is a lot of food in this pack here. I believe the food is here because Vein Miner, of course... please do not do that. But I believe that Vein Miner... It's enabled for some things. It's quite weird. So later on down the line, you unlock the excavate modifier, I believe. Excavate. That's it. There is an excavation modifier, I believe, that we can unlock and put onto our tools to allow us to actually use our excavation. But it is allowed on specific items by default. For example, it is allowed on leaves by default so that you can harvest the leaves and turn them into EMC. So first quest is to get 7 flint, 3 stone rods, 1 rudimentary hatchet, 1 rudimentary shovel, and 1 rudimentary pickaxe. Now, I believe all of these should not be too difficult to make. Can I run this mod pack with 10 megabytes of RAM? I don't know where you've managed to acquire a device with such little memory, but maybe, if you try hard enough, this should give us an extra ton of knowledge. I'm just going to take it so that it completes. Is this a backup? This shouldn't even be necessary. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, well, you know, we'll keep it. Why not? Just fill up our inventory with random garbage that we don't need right out of the gate here. A coagulated plant ball. Check the tooltip in JEI. You'll want these balls. Okay, coagulated. I do like me some balls. So here we go. Use on grass for plants. Use on moss for stone for vines. And use on a plant to copy it. Ah, okay. So this is a little later on down the line. We're doing a basic work table and 4 work saplings, as well as a little bit of water to get this coagulated plant ball. But I will bear that in mind for future, or at least chat will hopefully bear that in mind. Grab some gravel from your EMC table. Make the flint. Of course, here we go. So we'll throw you in. We will grab some gravel. We might have to do a bit more wood chopping here, because I don't know if 17 gravel is going to get us there. But I believe this gets us flint. It does. I then believe if we go ahead and type in a rudimentary hatchet, maybe that will come up. Or maybe not. Yeah, rudimentary hatchet. Here we need a flint axe head as well as a stone rod. It's rudimentary. Okay. The flint axe head is just 2 flint. And so if we just go boom and boom, we get a flint axe head. And then you cannot do this out of the gate, but what you can do is chop down trees the regular old-fashioned way, and that should hopefully give us a little bit of a couple of sticks at least. Hey, GamingOnCaffeine, I hope you're well, man. I'm good, my friend. How are you? Hopefully having a good Sunday. I am doing pretty well. I've just been to my local coffee shop to grab an iced coffee before I started the stream here. You know, thinking get a bit of a caffeine boost. Let the caffeine kick in before we get going. And it's a drive-through coffee shop, which is quite nice. So I drove through, I drove up, and I'm like, hey, I want my coffee, please. And they're like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And I thought at first he was trying to upsell me because he was like, hey, do you want to try this new blah blah blah, you know, blend of espresso that we've got? It's, you know, smoother and stronger and better than ever before. And I'm like, yeah. At first my, you know, spidey senses are tingling because I'm thinking, hey, this guy's trying to upsell me. You know, they're trying to get me to pay, you know, 50p extra for my coffee. And then he said, it's free. You know, there's no charge on this. And that's when I should have thought, if it's free, that means that they, you know, have too much of it and they're giving it away because nobody likes it. But I thought, you know, with my silly monkey brain, I was like, you know what? Yeah, sure, fine. If it's free, I'll take it. Why not? Easy win for me. And then they gave it to me and it wasn't good. It was not nice. And so I drank it anyway because I paid for it. But fun fact, you know, don't always take what's free in life. You can put that on a t-shirt. Don't always take what's free in life. Isaac, 2019. But the coffee at the shop is usually good, so I'll probably still go back. I did goof. That's true. It's true. So we have this. We should be able to go ahead and boom. And boom. Maybe I need more sticks. Nope. Maybe I should check the quest book. I need a stone rod. Of course, I don't need a wood rod. My bad. Let's go ahead and throw in some EMC here. I believe a stone rod might be made with cobblestone, or it could be made with a regular stone. Or red rock or crag rock. Cobblestone does work out just fine, so we'll go ahead and grab some of that. Don't need 42, but we can always put it back. You know, there's no downside there, really. And then boom, and boom, we get a rudimentary hatchet. Nice. We should probably turn the rest of this gravel into flint, because we're going to need a few pieces of flint to make the pickaxe, which I'm assuming looks something like this. Maybe like, oh yeah, of course. It's like this, and then like this. Nice. And then finally, we do, of course, need the shovel. For the shovel, we're going to need yet more flint, and I'm going to keep typing in flint there, despite the fact that I'm in gravel. Annoyingly, I don't think flint has an EMC value. It doesn't, so you do have to go through the gravel every single time. And although usually you would expect a shovel to just require one piece of flint, I think, actually it might require one piece of flint. Let me check. Maybe it's like this. No, let me check. Shovel. If I would like a rudimentary flint shovel, yeah, of course, it's 2 pieces of flint. All right, that's fine. Boom, and boom, and boom. Nice. Okay, so we got our basic tools up and running. I don't think we're going to need a pickaxe or a shovel, at least for a little while here. Most of the early game that we're going to use is... oh, that still works. I love it. Most of the early game here is the hatchet, and so I did play this pack a little bit. I played like a few hours in a single player world, and for the most part, I didn't really use my pickaxe or shovel too much, but I'm sure it will definitely be useful at some point in the future. Yeah, no, our next club t-shirt is you can take photos of me while you sleep. Is the t-shirt going to be free? See, that's a good incentive there, right? Oh man, a t-shirt that says you should never take things just because they're free, and then the t-shirt is free, and then when you get it, it's just terrible, real bad. Oh man. Okay, so I am looking for... What was I going to do here? Oh, of course, I am going to, first of all, dump some more sticks in here so we can get some more stuff. But I believe one of the first quests here is going to tell us to get flint shears. I should probably go ahead and complete this quest, right? I do need some more gravel to do that, and I might require... You know what? I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here because we need a good amount of EMC to get 7 flint, but what we can do, and I think it only requires 6 flint here, is make a flint shears. And with this, we can go ahead and harvest all of the leaves on a tree. And what that does is it significantly increases the amount of EMC that we get per tree. Right now, the only way we get... Oh gosh, and of course, the first tree that I do this on is gargantuan. But usually the way that it works is you would cut down a tree, and when you break the leaves, you get some sticks. You can then turn those sticks into EMC. But if you go ahead and vein mine with the shears, you get a bunch of leaves. All of these leaves have 1,024 EMC per stack, and this gets you significantly more EMC. Again, this is one of those situations where, by default, even without tweaks, the pack does allow you to use vein miner with the shears. So this does work, even if you haven't cheated like we have. But that's pretty good. That's pretty nice. So we can go ahead and hand all that in, get a nice amount of EMC, and go ahead and grab just a ton of gravel to complete the quest, like so. Nice. For that, we get a pineapple ham, which does sound delicious. I'm a big fan of pineapple. Early on, most of our interactions will be in world. Right-clicking with any X in hand on a log twice will get you planks. Until you get a better method, it'll cost you hunger. Okay, so when it says in world, it means that we won't be doing like in crafting table recipes like this. So if we just do this and this, so right-clicking strips the log, and if you right-click again, it gives you 1 singular wooden plank per log. That's a pretty harsh ratio, if I do say so myself. I think back in the day, FTB evolved expert mode gave you 2 instead of the regular 4. Like they cut it in half. They've taken it down one step further. You know, they had to up their game from Infinity Evolved. They had to take it one step further. You now get 1 plank, sorry, per log, which is pretty brutal. But thankfully, it is pretty easy to get them. You just double right click with the hatchet. Unfortunately, you can't do this fast. Like if you double right click really quickly, it doesn't do anything. You have to take your time to right click and then right click and then right click and then right click. So it's a little slow, a little tedious. But thankfully, I think we do get a better way of getting wood planks fairly soon here, which is quite nice. In Project Ozone 2 Kappa mode, it was a 1-to-1 for wood. Really? It's been so long since I played Kappa mode, man. So long since I played Expert mode, honestly. So long since I played any pack in Expert mode. But that sounds about right. That sounds like something that Kaz would do for Expert mode. A sweet potato souffle. Oh, man. We do have this lunchbox, by the way, which I have yet to mention. And the good thing about the lunchbox is you can fill it with food. And I believe you can even just eat from the lunchbox. So if you go ahead and shift right-click to lock it, or to open it, I guess, you can then right-click to just eat out of the lunchbox. And it'll just pull one of the items from here, which is pretty cool. I think this is its intended use so that you don't like fill your inventory with just random food items, which is pretty nice. You know, it's nice and considerate of them to give you this right out of the gate here. Not too expensive either. Save the bark, Isaac, make torches. Okay. That is good advice. Good advice. All right, so shears we have done, but we can go ahead and make another set of shears like so. We're going to need quite a couple of these shears here because we're going to have to go through quite a few trees, but we'll complete the quest. We'll get ourselves a banana split, our first sweet food that we've received. And then here, if only I knew how physics worked, I could melt ice into water. And if only I had a magic block that provided me with ice. If only. If only. Here we go. I don't know if it, the quest wants me to hand, oh, the quest just wants me to have ice. Okay, I'll go ahead and claim that then. We get a stuffed pepper, which sounds delicious. I do love myself a good bell pepper. And then over here, we've got Starving Artisan. In this pack, you graduate from in-world crafting to crafting stacks at a time in the work table. However, it still comes with a material cost, and it can't be automated. You'll need machines for the automation, but it also handles fluids. Okay, so we need a basic workstation. Let's have a look here. Basic workstation. I'm going to go ahead and click A to bookmark it, so it's over here, so I don't have to keep typing that in every single time. This guy requires one of each tool, and then a crafting station. It does require the tool to be full, and I don't know, actually, if you can repair these. I don't think you can. Wait, you must be able to, right? No? You can't repair these? Maybe I can repair it in a crafting table? Maybe I can repair it with... Hold on. Maybe if I do... Nope. All right. Well, thankfully, these are not too hard to make, so getting more of these shouldn't be too bad. But nevertheless, thankfully, we've got a unbroken pickaxe and an unbroken shovel, which means we can just use those in the making of our workbench here. And where do we make the workbench, if not in a crafting table? Oh, we need a crafting table. Oh, we can make a crafting table. Okay, here we go. Regular crafting table, Capel, throw this guy down, and then one more crafting table for the actual craft. And boom, basic work table. Nice. And actually, I thought this would use those up, but it's just taking like one durability off each of those, which is just fine, I guess. So we'll throw this guy down. And this guy looks a little bit different than usual. We've got a tank on the left here. We've got a normal crafting table in the middle left. And then on the right, we've got space for, I believe, some extra tools that are required to do certain jobs. For example, the stone mallet here is something we're going to have to get, which requires 3 sticks and 2 cobblestone. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stone mallet. Good stuff. And I believe if we press U on this and we go over to the workstation, yeah, we can use this to create certain items, but it is going to use the durability of the tool when you try and craft things. And so if we do craft something with the stone mallet, it's going to use the durability on the stone mallet, which means we're going to have to keep making more and more stone mallets to keep up with the basic work table here. Tuna fish and a toolbox. I do like me some tuna fish. You guys fans of tuna? I know a lot of people are not that into seafood, which kind of baffles me. I'm a big seafood fan, personally. I like seafood a lot. You can have the wood and my axe. GT axes have a built-in timber functionality, which makes chopping down looks easier. This is not working right now for whatever reason in the newest updates, which is why we've got vein miner enabled for wood only. So there's no point in making this just yet. If you were to make it, it's just a flint axe like this, which just replaces the other axe that you already have. We also need a stone saw, which is 3 stone sticks, 2 normal sticks, and a flint as well. I'm vegetarian. Some vegetarians, they eat fish, right? There's a different word for that, isn't there? Somebody who doesn't eat meat but eats fish. It's not a fishitarian, but it's something. It's some kind of tarian, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Stone saw, nice. A pescatarian. Ah, I see. Thank you, chat. How interactive do you rate this pack? It's pretty interactive so far, honestly. You know, it's not bad. Like if I break this leaf, it'll pop some out and throw it at me. Hopefully, I can't break this leaf. It's too high up. 0 out of 10 for. Oh no, I can. Here we go. Oh no goodness. 0 out of 10 for interactivity. But look at this. I can pick all this stuff up. It's great. Fishitarian. I don't like seafood. I don't like to eat. I like to eat a lot of things. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I like to eat most things, honestly. Most things are pretty good, unless it is. Actually, no, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I just hate with a passion, a burning passion. But now we have a hatchet. I believe this will allow us to make planks faster. So in here we can do this and this. So now we can get 2 oak planks for every 1 log, but it does come at the cost of this saw. So if we were to do a lot of it, it'll burn through the saw. Annoyingly, it doesn't use up the entirety of the saw. I think we can use this for something else. Like it's still got a bit of durability in there. But if we want to make more planks, we'd have to make a fresh saw. So it's a lot quicker than doing it on the ground, which is nice, but does require that we go through and make, you know, a new saw every time we make 20 wooden planks, which can be a little bit tedious. Place the toolbox next to your workstation. Oh, he's a genius. Does it have the Tinker style interactivity? Is this a new interaction that we're about to find? Oh, look at that. Look at that. We need like a bell sound, like a ding, every time we find an interaction. Boom, interaction found. I love it. We might end up with a lot of dings before the end of the series. And so now we move on to strainers. Here we have a quest to make 3 strainer bases, 1 survivalist strainer, and 1 survivalist strainer that is dense, which is a little rude calling this guy dense, but that's fine. You know, he's an inanimate object. He's not going to care too much. And as a reward, we get a leafy fish sandwich, as well as an efficiency meter. I've no idea how the efficiency meter works. I've used these strainers a couple of times before now, but chat will have to help me if I'm going to make these anywhere near 100% efficient. The path to the extra 10 hearts, damage resistance, and crop re-rendering chunks starts here. Crop re-rendering chunks starts here. Okay. We recommended you build 4 to 6 of these to alleviate too much waiting. There are several variants, survivalist, dense survivalist, and fisherman's. All 3 provide different resources, and you will need all of them. So we need between 4 and 6, probably more, of these strainers. And then we need multiple, you need like multiple of these strainer bases, and then we need multiple strainers to go in those strainer bases. Even though the quest only has 2 here, there are multiple that we are going to need if we're going to get a lot of stuff. If we go ahead and look at strainer over here, I will bookmark all of these. Boom, 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 and boom, because we are going to need multiple of all of them. To make this, we need our trusty mallet. We need 2 fences, 4 planks, 1 whopper. I think we can just use a standard wooden hopper. We don't need the Mark II variant. Oh no, we do. There's no standard version. It jumps straight in with the Mark II whopper, which trademark Burger King 2019, by the way. Just don't want to get sued. But other than that, we just need any rank, blah, 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 I can't speak, any regular Minecraft chest, which you can make. However, it is done in the work table with a saw. Yes, there we go. Boom. And you'll see how the saw worked for that craft, but wouldn't work for another Oakwood craft. I think it might be because the Oakwood craft gives you 2 items and it only had 1 durability left. I don't know, but there you go. That's how that works, I guess. Goodbye, Ricky. Thank you for the bits, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. I don't know how the efficiency meter works while the description of it is on screen. Is there a description of it here? Right-click on a strainer base to measure its efficiency. I understand. Okay, I should re-clarify, I guess. I understand how the efficiency meter works. I understand the process of right-clicking the efficiency meter onto the strainer to gather, like to gain information relative to the strainer's efficiency. What I don't understand is how you make strainers more or less efficient, right? Like I don't know what mechanics of the water you have to use to make the strainer more or less efficient. Like I'll set up a strainer, it will work, and then I'll right-click it, it'll say like, this is 63% efficient. And I don't know how you make it more efficient, right? More running water, maybe? I'm not too sure. Distance between strainers and the depth of the running water. Okay. Okay. It might take a bit of experimenting, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Easy, use more strainers. That's usually my my go-to, man. Like usually if I can't figure out how to make it more efficient, I just make more strainers and just it works eventually. Not great though. Isaac's going for 69% efficiency on every strainer, no more, no less. Exactly, man. Exactly. If you get to 69% efficiency, you actually get 110% efficiency. So it's actually the peak efficiency for those streamers, which is fantastic. All right. We've got a good amount of wood now. I'm going to make a couple more of the tools here, right? Which means I'm going to need more cobblestone sticks. I'm going to turn all this cobblestone into sticks. We can always get more if we need it. But boom and boom. I'll make a couple of saws just because we're going to need, I think, a few of these. I'll just throw them all into my workbench here. Like that. All right. So we're just gonna make bunch of wood. There we go. And we should, chat, be pretty much good to go on this. We do need quite a few of these. It said 6 to 8, right? So I say we're good to go. That's not really the case. Question: does it automatically replace my stone saw? No, that'd be too much. That'd be too much. That'd be too useful. Doesn't work. Oh well. But yeah, I'll start with 6, which is what the pack recommends. And then we'll add more as I see fit. I feel like we're definitely going to need more, but 6 feels like a good start. I do need yet more wood here. And there go all of our tools. So trapdoor, propel, whopper, boom, boom. And we do need 6 of these. So we'll do you and you. And again, we are out of wood. My goodness, you need so much wood at the start of this pack. It's crazy. It's crazy. That would be too much interaction, yeah. If the tools did cross over, that would be far too much interaction. We can't have that. Not at all. Leeway0409, thank you for the 10-month resubscription. Holy heck, he says, woo, Lego, which is a trademark of the Lego Corporation. But thank you nonetheless for the support. Means a whole heck of a lot. Feel free to use those emotes in the Twitch chat. Can we get some caffeine sellouts for Leroy? I should put my new foods into my lunchbox. I should probably also look at my lunchbox is full. My lunchbox is at capacity. I'm going to put down one of these chests just so we can start to dump some of the stuff that we're not actively using, like bark and ice and this extra tome that we don't need and stuff like this. I will also go and gather more flint shears so we can get the optimal amount of EMC out of every tree. Hey Isaac, how you doing? I'm good, Doctor Who. I'm good. How are you? I'm just chopping down some trees, getting some wood. One of my favorite pastimes. I love it. You can shift from the toolbox into the tool slot, Isaac. Over here? Oh, from the tool. Oh, so like if I shift click. Ah, I see. I don't have to click and drag. Ah, that's cool though. New interaction. Hits imaginary interaction bell. I should use my flint shears here. Leroy says, I have pizza. I've been meaning to ask, Leroy, is there any meaning to the numbers after your name? Or were the first, 408 Leroys taken and you just thought, I'll be number 409? Or is there like a meaning behind the numbers? Is there some method behind the madness, Just loves getting himself some wood. All right. We do have to keep an eye out on this. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that saplings are available in the transmutation table here. Yeah, they are. We've actually got access to quite a range of saplings, which we don't necessarily need just yet, but if we want to make our base look nice, we could always use multiple different kinds of saplings going forward. But I was going to say we need to watch out and not use the shears all the time to make sure we always have saplings, but that's not something that we have to worry about, thanks to the fact that we have the good old trusty transmutation tablet over there. I'm going to go ahead and make yet more of these saws here. Boom. I will make just as many as we can and just throw all of those into this guy here. Kapow. And then basically just turn all of this into... Ninja tells me I can shift click in and then I freaking don't. Here we go. Let's try that again. There we go. All right. So we need one more chest to get us back. And again, it's going to take me a while, chat. First things first, auto jump, get out of here. It's going to take me a while to get used to using the different crafting tables here. So, bear with me. Can I do normal crafting here? No, that would be way too easy, chat. Way too easy. Instead, I have to come over here and then 2 more whoppers. And again, boom. Wait, did I make these? I did. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm wasting wood. I guess we'll try and use these spare trapdoors for aesthetics somewhere down the line. All right. Now we've got all 6 whoppers. What are we missing? We're missing 12 fences and a bunch of oak wood. Okay. We're definitely going to need so many more planks. My goodness. We need a heck of a lot of planks here. Hopefully, though, this is somewhere near enough. My football shirt number was 4 and my rugby number was 9. Ah. So there is a method to the madness there. I like it. All right. Sticks and planks. 3, 6, 9, 12 should be enough. And then I think, chat, that's pretty much everything. We do need, 24 logs, or 24 planks, sorry, which we've definitely got. And so if we just collect that stray stick here and shift click this recipe, and we should be able to make 6 strainers. We are just shy on the durability of our mallet here, but other than that, we are pretty much good to go. Can I make this into a Tigger's Construct crafting station? I think I can, right? I can't. Okay. Crafting station. It is in the pack. Excuse me? I have to put the crafting table next to the pure daisy from Britannia? I do like it when packs do this, when they utilize other mods mechanics. Specifically, I like it when packs utilize the pure daisy to make new items, but what in the world is that? Oh man. You've got to enhance the regular crafting table with botanic magical powers to make it able to retain its inventory. What am I after here? I'm after cobblestone, of course. Here we go. Crafting station is obviously a pure crafting table. Of course. I mean, of course. I don't know why for a moment I thought otherwise. Boom, boom, new mallet, and kapow, 6th strainer. Nice. So for the strainers, I do need a bunch of sticks, which thankfully we do have. We've got 35 sticks, which is good. We also need nets. Nets are made from twine. Twine is made from plant fibers, and plant fibers are made from saplings. Well, they're made from a bunch of stuff, but early on, for us at least, And for our purposes, they are made from saplings. So, sapling into here with a tool, such as the shear, gets us plant fibers. I'm just going to take all of those. And then plant fibers go into twine. And then twine goes into net. Nice. That's actually not too bad. And I think we need 4 for this one. Oh, we just need a bunch of twine. Okay, so it's a good thing that I kept some twine. The fisherman's net also needs net here. So we are going to need at least 6 nets. I guess we'll do 2 of each. 2 standard, 2 survivalist.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry, 2 standard, 2 dense, and 2 fishermen, maybe? Leroy gifting a tier 1 sub to Tigui? Tigui? Yeah, is that correct? That sounds right. He's giving out 26 channel subs. Jeez, Leroy, you are a madman. But thank you very much indeed for the continued support. It means a whole heck of a lot. And Tigui, feel free to use those emotes in the Twitch chat. Hi, Tib. Got some interesting names in the Twitch chat. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll make 4 of these, and then save the rest of my twine to make 2 of these dense strainers here. Like that might work. So we get 16 twine like that, and then just do this. Sure. It makes 2 at a time. Okay, I've got 2 spare strainers. That's okay. So now we've got 6 strainers. We need to turn 2 of these into survivalist strainers, which is done in the regular crafting table over here. So I'll make 2 of those. And then I don't think we can make the fisherman strainers, and these don't stack, of course they don't. That'd be too easy. I don't think we can make the fisherman strainers until we started with the basic strainers, if I'm not mistaken. Because these require sugarcane. Sugarcane is acquired from the survivalist strainer that is dense. These do have a durability, so they can only do 121 fishes, or strains, I guess. But that should be fine. That shouldn't be too big of a problem for us. But yeah, you can see that sugarcane is an option here, and so we have to wait until we've got the sugarcane from the dense strainer before we can work on the fisherman strainer. That is fine. And so for now, I guess cobblestone is probably the material I'm going to build out of. Although we could build out of like diorite. Oh, we can also just build out of grass, right? What kind of grass do we have here? No regular grass. Although I don't think this over here is regular grass, is it? Oh, it's vivid grass from Britannia, of course. Vivid, but it'd be too easy, right? If we could use the grass that we already have. I kind of like the look of this, like, purple grass? Magma slimy grass? So soft lets you jump higher. Although, by the sound of so soft makes you jump higher, it makes me feel like it's going to be a pain to work on. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Do I walk slower on this thing? Let's have a look here. So I like this. I wouldn't mind having a little area that's made of purple grass, but if I walk slower, oh no, it seems okay. It just gives us the added benefit of jump. It also means that we have to listen to that horrible, like, squish sound. Oh, yeah. Let's turn that down. There we go. A little bit of ASMR there. In before he jumps into the void. Is it slower? Like, here's the walk normally. And here's the walk on here. I think it might be a little slower, honestly. I don't know. Possibly. Jump faster. I did just ruin it all there, but that's fine. We can just throw that back in and get an EMC loss right there. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it might be slower. We could build it out of obsidian, but that seems ridiculous. I think we're going to just end up building this platform out of, like, wood or stone or snow, which definitely is slower. We could build it out of a fun color of cobblestone, though. Right? Like, we could build it out of, like, crag rock cobblestone or light blue cobblestone. That is a horrifically bright color. My goodness. Which color should I use here, chat? I'm leaning towards this pink cobblestone, but maybe orange or brown, I guess is what they're calling it. Orange is over here. What color should I use for my new area that's going to have strainers on it? Sandstone? Do we have sandstone? Sand. Oh, yeah, we got sand. I guess we could craft sandstone, right? Pink. You know, I kind of like it. So let's have a look. I mean, yeah, you know, why not? Gray or black? Gray or black is good, but a little boring. IMO. We'll go pink. You know what? We could maybe actually. I might go like pink and black. Just, you know, get a bit of contrast going. I quite like that. Sure, let's do it. Yeah, there are quite a lot of mods here. If I press F3, you can see someone on the screen. Oh, middle like here, there are 258 mods loaded. It's a pretty hefty mod pack. The beginning here is not too bad. Like I said, it's, you know, a skyblock, so most PCs should be able to run this early area, which is a little deceptive because I think they might struggle when you hit the overworld, but the pack is pretty large. Make no doubt about it. Pink, gray, and black. You can EMC a chisel. Oh, do we have that now? Oh, we do. Look at this. Okay. Okay. I knew we could at some point. I didn't know we'd unlocked it yet. That is cool, though. Do we have actual stone on here that's not cobblestone? No. Which kind of sucks. Surely you can do this? No, you can use this to change the color, but you can't get different colors of stone like that. Okay. How does this look? Does this connect? I don't think so, right? No. Okay. How expensive was this chisel as well, by the way? 112. So the chisel is not too expensive, which is quite nice. And I know we've taken like a major detour right at the start here, but we do need to make a platform. And, you know, if we're going to play this pack, we might as well make our platforms look, hopefully, at least half decent, right? What else do we need? What have we got here? We'd have a lot of options. My standard platform design is kind of like something like this with an edge. You know, maybe wood, potentially like a different color of stone. I quite like the darker one, so there doesn't seem to be much of a darker one here. You know, we could go at it with black cobblestone. We could go at it with this one, you know, make a platform that looks something like this, which doesn't look too bad, but is a little plain, right? It's what I've done before. This is fine. Yeah, it is fine. That's true. But I don't know. Let's have a look. What else could we do? We can also look at wood, of course. I don't know what else we've really got to work with. Although, you know, something like granite could be interesting. Potentially. Maybe surround it with some granite. Just to give a bit of an accent color. Like this. You know what? Sure, why not? We can always change this in the future. This is not going to be a particularly large platform to start with here. We just need space to put down our initial area. I like indented granite. Let's have a look. Let us have a look. This one here, the dent granite. I'm a big fan of dent in general. I think the dent looks pretty cool. Like I like using it for my floorings. We can always try dent granite as well. I think cobblestone makes. Although we could actually, I guess we could use dent granite as like our base, and then have something go around that. Potentially. This pack is probably good. I mean, that's good to hear. You never want to hear that a pack is probably bad, so I'm quite happy about it potentially being good. Okay, so on this platform, I'm going to put it over here. I don't want it too far away from my my crafting table, at least not just yet. So we'll go out a couple of blocks and we'll set up like a little granite platform for this for these strainers here. We'll make it maybe 5 or 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we have any wands? We do have wands, but not the ones that I'm after. All right. I guess we've got building. No. Oh, yeah, no, we've got the building gadgets mod in here, which is used like in place of wands, I guess. But for the start, we've got no wand capabilities, which is not the best, but we'll make do. Let's take a quick bite out of our lunchbox real quick. There we go. All right. So yeah, I think this will do fine. I'm going to make this a little wider here because I would prefer not to die too early on in this pack. I have already died twice, of course, but personally, I'm not counting those. The Twitch chat will hold them against me nonetheless, but, you know, Twitch chat's going to do what Twitch chat's going to do. Wait, FTB Interactions is a Skyblock mod pack? I don't believe so. So FTB Interactions, it starts out as a Skyblock mod pack, like this, but later on down the line, after you've done the first few hours of the pack, it does become you go to the overworld and it becomes like a regular old mod pack. So it starts out Skyblock and then moves away from Skyblock later on down the line. Grim_81, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription, my friends. Probably a whole heck of a lot. Feel free to use those emotes in the Twitch chat. Can we get some caffeine sellouts for Grim_81, man? We'll be back, thanks. Big advice for Greg Tech is to build 10 times more than you think you need. Do things in stacks rather than single items. You think you need something once, do it 10 times. Yes, I think this is good advice. Probably for the pack in general. Like, even with these strainers here, the game recommends 6. I feel like we've got to go bigger than 6. You know, just to make things faster and get everything, you know, at a reasonable rate. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a square. I quite like this. Actually, do I like this? Probably not. I'm going to make it wider, just so we have enough space for all of our strainers. If it's 7 wide, that means it can only fit like 5 strainers on reasonably. You did miss deaths, but the deaths were prior to the start of me playing the pack. The deaths were like server admin deaths. I didn't even fall into the void. I did /home to get back to my island, which is something the game recommends you do, by the way, on the server file at least. And when I did that, I got stuck in the floor and then fell through and died. So I have technically died twice, according to the book. But personally, I don't recognize those deaths. He played without us. It's true. It's true. I did. All right. I don't need that. I was gonna say I don't need that much dent. I wasn't gonna craft a whole stack, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll go one more out on each side here, and then surround it in a different block. I think that could look pretty cool. Yeah. Hey, Backroom Solid Man, how's it going? Welcome.
Whoa.
And Backroom Solid, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. 22 months. Flipping egg. Almost got that Caffeine Turkey chat badge. Can we get some caffeine sellouts for Backroom Solid? Holy heck. Thank you for the continued support, my friend. It means a whole heck of a lot. All right. So I want to surround this with something. What do I want to surround it with? I'm kind of a fan of this circular has CTM cobblestone. You know, just something simple like this for now. I also like the idea of maybe putting some cobblestone in the middle here, maybe like making a bit of a pattern on the ground. I don't want to spend too much time on the on the design of this starting island. That's probably not going to stick around too long. But you know, we can put a little bit of effort in, right? We got time. No one's going anywhere unless you have places to be, in which case you might be going somewhere. But no, I do think the advice of getting 10 times as much of anything is a good one. Many a time in packs like this, I've like read a quest, got one of the item, and then the next quest is like, okay, and once you've got 700 of this item, you may now progress, and then you're like, just it's horrible. So yeah, I think that's definitely correct. Builds big flat island when he needs at least 2 depth of block to put down a strainer and water. So hold on here. Before I go any further with my island creation, also, real quick, torches, question mark? I've been told by Ninja that torches can be made with bark. They can. Okay, this is good. I was going to say, if we can't make any torches, we're into a bit of a rough couple of nights here. But boom and boom. I will make 3 torches for now. And we'll light up our island here. Let's, as soon as it stops raining, well, even if it doesn't stop raining, F7. Oh, there's a light around me. Okay. That's a little annoying because it makes it hard to see where, makes the F7 mod kind of useless. I guess I can come over here and take a look. I need like one more torch for that island there. But what I was going to say is before we progress any further, I'm going to put down these strainers and see what it is we need. Like what kind of setup we need to get these strainers going. I've got a vague idea, but I think that my setup is probably incorrect. Also, I'm going to go to video settings, animations, rain off, and then under quality. No, it's under details. Yes, rain and snow off. Oh, there we go. So much better. So much better. I love it. Okay, let's grab some sticks and let's make some torches. Boom and boom. Nice. The lighting is purely for you to see. The lighting around me? That makes sense. Okay, so strainer. We put a strainer down, like so. You then put a mesh into the top of the strainer, like so. You then have to have water in some form or fashion run through this strainer. Does anybody know the optimal way to have water run through this strainer? We have ice. We can break the ice to get water. Like, I think it does require flowing water, right? Generates items while in water, requires a strainer. So, like, I think the water needs to be running, which has me thinking, like, maybe if I put this here and then, you know, do something like this, and then, you know, maybe something like, not that, you know, just kind of blocking the water in, like this. You know, is that good? This will work, I think. Like, I think it will generate items. It looks atrocious. Like, real bad. But maybe? Bottom up is best IMO. Max height flowing water with at least 8 blocks between strainers. Let's have a look. So if I get my efficiency meter out, which I placed over here, I'm assuming... Wait, did we get an efficiency meter? Surely we did. Maybe I did not claim the quest. Yeah, here we go. Efficiency meter. Let's go give this a quick scan. I know this will work, but... Oh, efficiency bonus. Does it not tell me the... Hold on. Does it not tell me the efficiency? Leeway with the 200 bits. Isaac, you didn't name the cow in Project Ozone 3 yet. My bad, Leeway, my bad. The efficiency is 110%. Okay. So the fact that it says efficiency, bonus efficiency plus 10 means that it's at 100 and then it's getting 10 extra. So if I were to do this and get a new hatchet and just to kind of extend this along, I'm going to put another strain down here. I'm just going to do some testing here, chat, to kind of see how this works. I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to throw that down. We're going to lose some of our torches in there. Oh, no, we're not. We're good. So what is the efficiency of you? -8. So that's at 92% efficiency, I guess, in that case. Okay, so the efficiency is not crazy there. So I guess, really... Oh, see, now this is getting -5. So what I'm thinking then, in that case, chat, is if we just have a row of water sources, and then in front of that have one strainer for each water source, that could work. Okay, I'm going to block this off. I'm going to pick all this stuff up. Beautiful. And I'm going to try and reconfigure my island to work for this new setup. 8 blocks between them to negate that. But efficiency is just time. Okay, not uses of strainers or meshes. Okay, I see. I would like another torch here as well, just to alleviate some of that darkness right there. We should also go and cut down some of that wood in a second here. And actually, in a second means right now. Also, this is almost broken, but not quite there yet. Oh man, we're going to have to make so many freaking hatchets. How long before we get into... I don't think Tinker's is on this first page at all. It's not. We do have Tinker's Construct in the packet, so we are definitely going to be able to make Tinker's tools at some point, but as to when we actually get to do that, I have no idea. But let's go grab some flint here. I'm assuming I can move the transmutation table as well. Like, I'm assuming that's something I can do if I so desire. All right, hatchet and stick. Beautiful. All right. All I do is strainer, source, strainer. Oh, so you put like a source block in the middle and then have a strainer either side of that source block? Is that how that's done? That sounds sensible. I was going to have one source block per strainer, but what you say makes sense in that it allows us to have like essentially half the number of source blocks and double the number of strainers. Yes, okay. Okay, I like it. I'm going to put this here for now. So, I might be crazy here, chat, but I'm kind of considering using water to build a bit of a lower platform here, which I know is not a crazy idea in and of itself. It's crazy because I'm going to fall off the edge and I know it. But if you just believe enough, maybe I won't, and that'll be great. Let's give it a try. Just because I want to lower this, I don't want the strainers up in the air like that. I kind of want them like on the ground. So let's give it a try. Water elevators are way too scary. Tell me about it, man. Okay, so legitimately, I don't need it to be too deep. Okay, little spooky. Let me also real quick. I know I'm gonna get mob spawning down there. Let me put a torch down real quick. There we go. Let me cut out the middle of the island so I know where it is. So I'm thinking, chat, that we do. I'm going to need a new flipping pickaxe as well. Here we go. Let's do this and this. This shapeless. Can I do this anywhere? I can. Nice. Beautiful. All right. So I'm thinking that we've got 6 strainers, right? So if we leave a gap in the middle, we can do 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing we'll go up to 8 strainers just to make this symmetrical. But essentially, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Counting with Isaac. There we go. I'm thinking water source blocks in all of these, and then either side of the water source blocks, mobs don't spawn in the void dimension. Oh my goodness, Grandpa, thank you for the 100 bits. But also thank you even more so for the very useful information. And also thanks to Ninja and Booga Bomber 1 who also said the same thing. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking that we have water here, water source blocks all the way along here, and then either side of those water source blocks, we have strainers. So we can fit up to, 16 strainers here, which would be, larger number than it recommends just yet, but I think could be quite nice to have. So, yeah, why not? Are there forged microblocks in this? I think so. Yeah, we got the saws. Like whether or not the actual microblocks are there. I know usually packs they will hide the forge micro blocks in JEI just so that you don't have like 7,000 pages of items. But for now, I only have 6 strainers for the time being. And this is a little risky because it means that I also have to surround these. Okay, I think I'm going to change my plan to incorporate significantly less strainers just because I want it to look better. I think I'm going to do 4 on this side, 4 on this side for 8 strainers. And that gives us space to kind of surround these so the water doesn't fly out. Although I guess we could use slabs as well. That could look cool. Yeah, okay. I've got my idea of where things need to be though. So now I can go under and I can use my granite to cover up so the water doesn't flow out. I'm definitely going to fall and die, guys. Just a heads up. Definitely going to fall and die. So there we go. And then we'll do the same over on this side. I'm going to have to move over a little bit. But we can make this work. We can make this work. Granite. And then for now, we'll just do something like this. I think that's all I'm going to need for the time being. There we go. We don't die in the void. Yeah. Isaac, that's not good setup. No? I feel like this was the setup that... No? Oh, I need these one further down, right? But other than that, do I break these faster with a hatchet? Yeah. Yeah, no, I meant to put these one further down, these strainers. Which is, yeah, I'm an idiot. Hold on, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Please forgive me. Okay? I can have 8 because the water's going to be in the middle, right? For some reason, I thought the water was going to be higher up. It's not. These need to be one lower down. So these need to be where this granite is here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. For that, just to make sure I don't lose my strainers, because I am very conscious about having to make these again. Let me come on down. And annoyingly, I need to go like 1 block lower to do what I want to do here. That's fine. I'll go 2 blocks lower just to give myself a little bit of wiggle room. Let's not fall and die. Nope. That's not what I said, Isaac. It's not what I said. I said let's not fall and die. Let's instead stay up and not die. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Always holding shift. Never stop holding shift, and you'll be fine. Essentially, just thinking that I want to do like this and this. That doesn't completely destroy the chance of me losing my strainers to the void, but it decreases the chance of me losing my strainers to the void by quite a significant margin. And the other side of this platform is going to be horrific, by the way. We can always go ahead and fix that at some point in the future. The fact that mobs don't spawn in this world pleases me greatly. It means that we don't have to worry about leaving all of this stuff down here pitch black and just very dark, which I love. If they're next to each other, you lose efficiency. I was like, oh. So they need to, even if they're, What about, okay. What about this? Will these lose efficiency? Like that? Do they still lose efficiency? Is it what Droid said earlier that we need to be like 8 away? What do you mean by it's going to be? I know it is horrific. Yeah, the other side of this platform is already horrible. When Droid said they need to be 8 away, like, does this work? If I do this, will these be 100% efficient? I guess the one way to try is just get some ice, right? I know Droid said 8 away. I'm still an idiot. Gosh dang it. No, this is incorrect, Isaac. Incorrect. I'll get there, chat. I'll get there. This wants to go 1 more further down. Yes, you are correct. Booger Bomb has got me pegged here. I do need to be one further down. It's the whole reason I just went down there. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's okay if this is the orientation that we have to go with. It's not as good, obviously, but it will work. So if, for example, we did something like this, we put in 2 meshes. We'll go with the heavy meshes. Did I lose my other mesh? Like when I broke that. Oh no, it's in here. Never mind. I thought I might have lost it when I broke it then. But if I do like this and this, and I break this, these guys are going to work at 100%? Yeah, even plus 10. But you're saying that if I break these 3 blocks and mirror this up here, that's not going to work? If that's the case, I'm probably going to make the island one wider just because this doesn't... yeah, just because this is not... it's not symmetrical otherwise, and that's going to drive me insane. But this is fine. If this works, I'm happy with this. We'll do that. We'll get our other 2 meshes down here, and here. We'll break this, get that going. And then over here, of course, is where we're going to have our fisherman's meshes. And then we'll probably have to make the platform... Actually, I guess I could always just make the platform skinnier, right? But I think it's probably best to expand and put more of these down, right? Instead of trying to make the island smaller to fit the 8 that we already have. That's also not right. The strainers being right next to each other drops efficiency. Okay. I thought the efficiency might be solely related to the water, like where the water is. Apparently this is not the case. Apparently they also rely on the strainers next to them, which is fine. All right, cool. This is okay. So we're getting clay, we're getting gravel, we're getting dirt. This is all good. And I think all EMCable, right? No, of course not. That'd be too easy. Cotton seeds and sugarcane. So we do need quite a bit of sugarcane, right? We need like 8 sugarcane in order to get this fisherman strainer here. And so it might not be a terrible idea to get more of these. Maybe? Yes, we could do with like getting some more standard strainers maybe. Get more of this stuff. I think having them deeper, or having them in deeper water makes them more efficient as well. So you mean like, have the, wait, in deeper water? Like having the water source block higher up? And that is the Mr. Tomato Man is correct in that, and I was just thinking it, that we should just set up a sugarcane farm instead of waiting for that to grow. I think sand is definitely something we have over in here. It is. And for now, even though it's not going to look great, I'm going to put my sugarcane like right there. Just because it's where we always have water. Hey, the men 098. Welcome. I just had a deja vu moment. Isaac, sugarcane on vivid grass? Does it grow faster on vivid grass? I have been told, ooh, blank scanner module. So one thing I do like about this pack is the fact that it kind of just adds more stuff to the transmutation table as you complete quests. I think that's pretty cool. There's also options. Oh, there's also options for more transmutation tables I can just put down around the base, which I also really like. So it's a bit of it's not too far, but it's a bit of a walk getting over there, you know? But let's see here. Vivid. Oh, I can't use, we can't get vivid grass, but we can always grab it here. I could plant it over here, I guess. Does it grow fast on vivid grass? I guess I would need... Oh, it does grow. Doesn't need water. Oh, I see. You can just plant it. Like, you can just have it be, like, around this transmutation table here, and that will just grow. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'll get rid of the sand here and make this platform a bit more unified again. Oh, gosh, that's not what I want to do. I want to check the efficiency. Okay, the water here has no effect on efficiency. Okay, okay. This is good to know. Is there... Build the base out of transmutation tables? I also have a feeling that we should probably start growing food, maybe sooner rather than later. We don't necessarily need food just yet, though there are a lot of quests giving us food, but it feels like food is something that's going to come at us pretty hard. Sugarcane doesn't have a height limit in this pack either, if I remember correctly. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Much like in Sky Factory 4. That was quite the sight to see when you get like just a massive 256 high like thing of sugarcane. That's pretty crazy. But we'll leave that there. Let's have a look at the quest book. We've kind of neglected the quest book for a little bit here. Back over in the first quest line. So one of the next quests is to make a ground trap. We need to make 4 ground traps and get some raw beef so we can attract some animals, kill the cows or get the cows and get some beef. We need to get 1 singular bone, which we can get from our strainer. So that's all good. And then also the overused I am Groot pun, which wants us to get grout for the Tinker's Construct Smeltery. And also, we've also got this guy over here, the Clay Kiln from the same mod that adds the Whopper? Primal Tech, I think? Yeah, Primal Tech. So that's something as well. That's like kind of like our first early game furnace. And then this thing over here, it looks pretty cool. The I saw that questline here wants us to make a water-powered saw, which is pretty nice in that it allows us to turn, I believe, oak wood into planks without having to go through the process of making saws over and over again, and without having to go through the process of using our hatchet every single time to get a ton of stuff like that, which is real neat. I'm gonna keep checking for sugarcane because I really want to get as much of this as possible so we can get the fisherman's net online as soon as we as soon as is humanly possible. It doesn't go as high in this pack? Oh, okay. The powered saw is awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've played with it a little bit. I'm also going to press F7 to get rid of that little X there. But yeah, I do like that. So first things first, let's look at making the clay kiln. I don't know if we're going to have enough clay to make this. We need 8 clay in total. Let's have a look. What do we got so far? So far we've got, we got loads of clay. Absolutely loads of clay. Very nice indeed. Okay, so boom. That gets us a clay kiln. And then if memory serves me right, we need like, yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is my SevTech Ages knowledge kicking back in. When I have played this off stream for a little bit, I have got this far. But as soon as I saw this guy, I was like, boom, matchsticks. I've done this before. I've been here. All right, we also need some low-grade charcoal. Low-grade charcoal, which I believe we should be able to make. We can. It is wood inside the kiln. So I think by default, we have to do something like this. I don't think this has to be flammable. And hopefully chests aren't flammable either. I think we could just do this. Light that on fire, and then of course I don't have any freaking wood. What a... here we go. We'll go ahead and throw this in here. Because I'm fairly certain that once you get low-grade charcoal, the low-grade charcoal will stay on fire forever, I think. So you can actually use it like as a furnace, as opposed to this, where you have to just hope that the fire stays there long enough for your craft to complete, or relight it every single time you smelt something. Yeah, see, that didn't work. But I think if we just do this, I think the flame, like the cook, will continue. Although maybe that first flame was just to keep just to like fire the kiln, potentially. I'm gonna get at least 2 more of these because I know we need at least 2 more for the low grade charcoal. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time and hope this works. There we go. I think, and again, we're gonna need at least 1 more here. I see some dots from the gaming droid, which doesn't fill me with confidence. I think this works, though. I think this works. I just learned that. Isaac learned that. It does work. Look at that. Boom. It works. Okay, beautiful. All right. I learned something here. Boom and boom. I think this works. I think this will stay lit now, which is nice. And then I just need 2 matchsticks, which I have already made, but I'll make some more. Boom, 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 boom. And you don't want to... Whittled fire sticks. Is that what I have? I do. You want to recognize that? It recognizes 1 of 2. Maybe I've just got to craft a 3rd one? No? You're not having that? Great placement too. Throw them on the floor and pick them up? Yeah, that's what I thought, but doesn't seem to like it. It does stay lit. Cool. Yeah, I thought so. All right. Well, nevertheless, we do need this quest to complete eventually, because I want to get down to like the, Philosopher's Stone and whatnot. But we can make the water-powered saw without the need for the quest to be completed. So the water-powered saw is this guy here, and it looks freaking wild, man. Look at this. It's got like legs and all kinds of stuff. They're not actually legs, but they look like legs. Open chest. Oh. What? Does that like update my inventory or something? A sausage bean melt. Sounds delicious, man. I'm gonna chomp down on that. But thank you, Ninja, for the tip there. Open chest if it's not completing a quest for you. But nevertheless, back over at the powered sawmill here, we need pressure plates, we need sticks, we need planks or logs. I think logs here, and then we need a water-powered saw blade, which is 4 flint and a flint block, which is, you guessed it, gravel smelted in a flake kiln, which is not what I would have guessed, but is apparently how this is done. Do these grow fast? Oh no, they are growing. It says 40%. I was gonna say, do these grow faster near water? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe not? All right, so we'll throw that in there. Let's go check up on our strainers here. Because again, if we've got more sugarcane, we can go and expand out our very slow sugarcane farm. There we go. They'll get there eventually. Eventually we'll get some more stuff. And then whilst we have that to smelt, is there anything else really that we need here? I don't think there's much. We've got a good number of planks. I probably need some more logs, so I'll go and chop down some of these trees here. I just know that quest is weird unless you open inventory. Yeah, that is a weird bug. Not quite sure what that's about. But anyway, I think, guys, we should have everything it takes to make this now. So, Boom. And missing pressure plates, but those should not be too difficult. Hopefully we've got enough planks to actually make this thing happen. We need one more stick. Do we have sticks? We do. Beautiful. Boom. And boom. Nice. Okay. So if I go ahead and put this thing down, I will move this. When I first made this, I pictured it being so much bigger. Like, it looks like a big multi-block kind of deal. Like when you put it down and it, you know, take up like a big old space. It's going to chop wood and it's going to do it with water. Look, it's tiny. This thing's like a little baby saw. It's tiny. What the heck? Either way, we'll go ahead and we'll pick this up and move it because that is a terrible location for it to be in. Where do I want to put my water-powered saw? So, if I'm not mistaken, chat, you just kind of put like flowing water next to it, and it does its job. I think. Before I put it down anyway, I have put it down somewhere. Let me test it like over here though, not too close to the fire. If I put this like here, and I do something like. Not that. Like this and like this. I think this might just like work. If you don't put it down the wrong way around. Nope. That's not how that works. Under it. Oh, it needs flowing water under it? On the sides? The sides doesn't work. Water needs to flow under both sides. So, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Is this right? It needs to be on the sides. Let me also pick up all these sticks here. Under it is where the water needs to be. He'll get there. Like, this is obviously wrong. Yeah, let's not even talk about that one. Maybe if I hover over it. Placing a flowing water source block under chops, logs, and planks. Of course, here we go. We just do this, chat, right? Right? But you place it down the right way. He's done it. Look at that, man. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. It's everything I could have asked for and more. Oh my goodness. 10 out of 10. Okay, let's not have the water go everywhere. Our hatchet is, of course, broken now. Where do I want to put this is a good question. I guess you could just have it over any of our pre-existing guys here, but I guess we kind of want to have some kind of automated setup, maybe with a whopper, to automatically harvest the wood, so we can kind of just set it and forget it. Let's have a look here. Whopper, what am I missing? This is where my extra trapdoors from earlier come in handy. So I'm assuming that maybe you can just have the hopper underneath, or the Whopper Mark II tongue out face, that you can just have this under the source block of water, and when the wood is mined, it will land in there, maybe? You can hopper feed the input of logs like it's a animal powered chopping. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm proud of you, Isaac. Thanks, Dark Phoenix. I appreciate it. No, nice try. The wood, from what I saw just then, the wood landed on top, right? Like it landed on top of the sawmill. Does that mean that we can't harvest this? We can just kind of like set it, and then we got to come back every so often and collect the stuff? Haven't seen you playing the Wild Calf. Hope everything's good with you. I'm good. Piggy Run? Pig Iron? Pig Iron? I'm an idiot. Jesus. Pig Iron is the way that's said. But I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you? I can't read, but I'm good. It's harder than you think when Twitch names have no capitalization in it. I was reading it as all one word, like Piggy Run? Pig Iron? And then my brain was like, Pig Iron? Pig Iron, I see. It usually lands right on top. Yeah, so I don't think there's much we can do about that, apart from, at least for now, apart from just like set it, forget it, come back and get the wood when we, at least come back every 5 minutes if we set wood there so the items don't despawn. That's fine then. In that case, I kind of don't see a reason to not put it like above one of these, like this. Apparently we can feed the wood into it, and I don't know why I keep trying to use this hatchet, which is so obviously broken. can I feed this in the top? That's not how whoppers work. I think whoppers need a chest above them, if they're gonna work. Any of these gonna work for me? Nope. Oh man, I need a new saw. We're gonna end up with an inventory full of half broken saws. It's gonna be brilliant. Here we go. Let's try that again. Boom and boom. Thankfully, we can use our half broken saws for this craft, so I will. There we go. Yep. And so now if I put that up there, that does work. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and that will actually... Ooh! That does kick it out. It looks like maybe we could put a whopper here. And that might just work. I feel like that wouldn't collect it. But if we put like 10 whoppers over here, we might be able to get this to work. Put a chest next to it. I don't think a chest next to it would work. Whopper it. I'm going to try whoppering it, man. I feel like it might need a substantial number of whoppers to actually be effective. But I feel like at least on a temporary basis, we can get like a decent start to automation going here. And we do have this spare wooden trapdoor anyway, so we can go ahead and just, you know, throw that together. So I'm kind of thinking, not too bothered about losing the granite. And this looks, I don't love the way it looks, chat, please forgive me. But if I just do like that, like maybe this works? Let's get some wood and find out, I guess. I mean, it's not going to work, you know, all the time forever, but it might catch a good amount of the wood. Some of it ended in the strainers. I originally thought that I didn't think it would fly as far. I thought the wood would just like pop off and then land in the strainer here, which would have been great. Maybe the whopper will catch it. Oh, look at that. It did kind of catch it. I also love, though, I didn't see that because this one's so high up, but I love the way it shows the items in there. It does mean that I think you can only, like, there's a throughput limit on the whoppers, of course. They can't hold too much, they can't process too much, but that shouldn't be a problem for our little water-powered sawmill. But I like that, it's really cool. We do need to keep an eye out on our EMC levels. We are quite low there, 17 EMC. So I do need to do some tree farming every once in a while to get more EMC through leaves. We'll set that guy going and leave that there. No sugarcane yet, which is just fantastic. How are we doing on sugarcane down here? You know, people told me to set up a sugarcane farm, and I did. But boy, is this ever slow. Is this faster on next to water, or is it just as slow? Oh, pardon me, chat. Muted myself to cough there. It's just that slow. Okay, well, that's great. Because we have 8 sugarcane, it's just spread out, right? And part of me is very tempted to just pick all this up and use it to make a fisherman's strainer, but I think the long-term game plan here is just to have a lot of sugarcane down so we can harvest it, you know, over time. So I'll plant that all, and we'll get more going. We'll eventually get a fisherman's net. It does mean that after that, we got to wait even longer to get the, you know, bare fruit from the fisherman's net, but that's fine. That's fine. Does shift dancing grow the sugarcane in this pack? I don't think so. But I'll do some, you know, running here and some shift dancing and... No, this guy's still on 46, which kind of sucks. There is the question as to whether or not bone meal works on this. We do get bones, right, from the sifting here? We do. So it's possible we could try and bone meal it. I don't know if that's the best idea I've ever had, but plausible. But also you get the bone from the fisherman's net, so I can't do that yet. Do we have snad? No snad. Oh man, they've really gone all out to try and make the sugarcane here as hard as possible to grow, which kind of sucks. But nevertheless, let's take a look in the quest book here. So we can get our free curry rice from the saw quest there. There is the architect's saw bench here, which is not a required quest by any means. This quest is for aesthetics only. You can use this to make like custom stairs, custom slopes, just custom blocks out of current items. So if we end up like doing a big old base design, we're going to want to get this. But for now, I don't really think it's too necessary. Infinity Dust is an interesting item to get early on. Infinity Dust. I believe it's dangerous. Dangerous. Created by chance when left-clicking bedrock with flint. Consumes 4 XP and often destroys the flint used. Okay. Obtained by left-clicking on bedrock with flint. This will consume 4 XP and destroy the flint. When placed on the floor in a dark, covered room, the dusts have a low chance to summon fourth enemies from the... Or to summon fourth enemies from the void, not summon fourth enemies. Okay. Do we have bedrock? Ooh, maybe in... Nope, okay. Nether's bedrock? Is there a watering can? If there is, I imagine we can't get it. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be one, unfortunately. Can? No, I don't think there's a way to speed that up just yet. From what I can see, at least. I think the next quest, whilst we wait for the fisherman's net, which we need to get the bone here, we can work on getting the grout, and we can also work on getting, which of course takes us to the, you know, not industrial foregoing, the what's this mod called? It's like Tinker's, but basic? Tinker's Complement, of course. Of course. Yes, there is bedrock available to you right now. Bedrock. Can I make it? Nope. Is it like under here? Nope. Is it like at the void or something? Or maybe just under the platform? Like, do we have like a single piece of bedrock? Ah, of course. Of course. There it is. I see. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we do have bedrock. So we can get those infinity grains. It does say dangerous. I don't know what it means by dangerous. I've never made the infinity grains, so I'm a little wary about that. Also, apparently we do have 2 quests that we've completed somewhere that I haven't claimed. Like, the quest book is telling me that I have quests completed. Down here. Oh, yeah, look at that flint. Oh my goodness, what? You just hand in 1 flint and it gives you 16 blocks of flint. All right, I'll take it. And then supply chain management. We get a wood to iron chest with. Oh, that's super neat. Okay, cool. I'll use that for our wood for now. I'm going to do some tree chopping real quick. I'll just load up this chest here with wood. And it's also going to give us a good old chance to get some more EMC going, which I think is going to be useful for us. This is quite nice, actually. I'm glad we got that. I'm guessing we can craft that back into flint. No, that'd be too easy, chat. That'd be way too easy. I'm going to need a new hatchet though, which does require flint. I'll make 2. I know we're going to need more than 2, but you know, one at a time. I don't want an inventory full of flint hatchets. Not just yet, at least. Gets iron chest upgrade, doesn't use it on chest next to fire. I don't think chests burn, right? Isaac 2019 is that quote? Because like I don't think this will burn. Am I a fool? I mean, it hasn't burnt, which is obviously foolproof logic that it won't burn, right? Did the chests burn in this pack? I don't think chests burn. Yeah, I'm not sure, chat. I'm not sure, but I was under the impression that chests didn't burn. Just in general, honestly, but also maybe more so in mod packs. Maybe there's a mod that's like the no chest burning mod. I feel like I should really get my my vanilla knowledge up to snuff. I've seen a lot of people recently been playing I've been playing like hardcore vanilla 1.14. There's like a hardcore 100 challenge going around to like beat all of the achievements in vanilla Minecraft. I've seen everybody in there and their dog playing that. It looks interesting. It looks interesting. I have contemplated playing vanilla because I haven't played vanilla in many years. It's like 2012, 2013 was like the last time I like truly played through vanilla. You know, I've obviously loaded it up since then, but I've never really like, you know, for mini games and stuff. But I've never played through the campaign, I guess is how you'd say it, in a long time. Could check the tooltip for vanilla chests. Does it say it? I know it says burn time. I know it will burn in like a furnace scenario. Campaign, I mean, you know, just being the end dragon, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. The campaign of Minecraft. You know what I mean. Maybe. All right, so I'm gonna throw all of this in here. Let those let this guy chug away and do all of its stuff, which is great. We'll throw all of our leaves into here. Get ourselves a nice amount of EMC. I was saying earlier how I think it's cool that the transmutation table adds new stuff in as you complete quests. I think I'm an idiot. I think it just adds more stuff in as you get enough EMC to make those items. Like, I think Obsidian appeared because we put in enough EMC to make Obsidian. I think that's how that works. I don't think for a second that it just adds... It might do, but I now have revised my statement, and I don't think that it adds in new stuff as you complete quests. The sugarcane grew. Oh, it did. Look at that. Look at that. It's a momentous day here on the island. Our sugarcane has grown. And now we will all prosper. All right. I'll let these guys all despawn naturally. Dump that in there. Okay, this is all going well. We'll probably have more sugarcane over here as well. Hey, Staunch Smile. How's it going, man? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. No more sugarcane in here, which is interesting. 91 uses left, 92 uses left. Oh, yeah, this is kind of working. Yeah, sometimes it ends up in there, sometimes it doesn't. Although maybe I just picked those up because I was near it. I want to keep an eye on this for a second, see if it fails. Like, see what the failure rate is, because it seems pretty good right now. Like, the hopper seems like it can kind of grab... Like, that was quite far out, that one. It seemed like it did a pretty good job of grabbing it, which I quite like. I think this is good. Yeah, I think this is going to work out just fine. Okie dokie. How are we doing? Okay, that's fine. Right. I think the next quest that we should work on, chat, is probably... What do we need for a ground trap here? We need twine, we need sticks, we need trapdoors, and we need planks. The 4 ground traps shouldn't be too hard. Must be placed on the same Y level as the grass, so I believe it needs to be embedded in the ground, I think is what that means. And have access to at least 5 grass or dirt blocks. It only counts blocks on cardinal directions up to 2 blocks away. Okay, so it needs to have like 5 around it. All right, that should be doable. And the recipe isn't too bad either. I will go ahead and bookmark the recipe for this, just so I don't have to keep typing it in every time. But to make the ground trap, we need sticks, we need string, aka twine, we need trapdoors, and we need chests. Most of that is made with planks. You can see there is a bit of a failure rate here. They don't all end up in the chest, even when I'm not around. But that's fine. I think that setup for now is reliable enough for the current setup that we have that I'm happy for that to stay just how it is for the time being. So we need 4 of these, which I'm going to need at least 4 chests. I should definitely be using my nearly broken swords here, so to just get them out of the way, just to use the last of their durability. We then need 16 sticks, which we have got. We need a bunch of trapdoors. We need, what, 4 trapdoors, which is 24 planks, which we do have. Perfect amount, actually. No, we don't need half that, of course. You make 2 trapdoors at a time. And then we just need twine, which we also should have. We've got plant fibers, which, if we combine up with our shears here, we should be able to turn into twine. Nice. And boom. There we go. All right. So. Now we need to embed this in the floor. Requires vanilla grass or dirt on all sides. I think we'll use dirt. We could, of course, use the platform that has been provided to us over here, but I'm kind of thinking of just setting up a new platform for the time being. I will, of course, collect all of the sticks because they equal EMC, which is lovely. More sugarcane has grown. Another momentous day here on the island. I'm going to try and keep this as symmetrical as possible here, but we are getting more and more sugarcane, and that's getting harder to do. More over here. This one's not produced sugarcane in quite some time, whereas this guy's pumping out the sugarcane left, right, and center. I love it. There we go. That's not right, but that's fine. So, where do I want to put this? You know, maybe I will use this area over here. I know I just said I won't, but maybe I was lying. So, it said it needs 5 blocks around it. Like, I think... Let me check the quest again real quick here, just to make sure. Must be placed on the same Y level as the grass or dirt, and have access to at least 5 grass or dirt blocks. It only counts on cardinal directions and up to 2 blocks. Oh, so it only counts on cardinal directions, makes me think it doesn't count on the diagonals. I was going to try putting one here, but I guess we have to put it here. Oh, and there is stuff underneath here, which is nice. So like here, 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 and here, I think will work. And if you want to actually get anything, you need to put bait down, right? I don't know if that's correct, but It feels correct. Do I need string and rice? That also sounds correct because we have rice seeds, right? I think. Garlic seeds, cotton seeds, lotus seeds, canola seeds, coffee seeds. We've got actual additions installed. That's good to know. Wait. Rice, seed. Am I losing it? No, we get them from the strainer. And we have them as well. I am losing it. I'm just blind. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Do these grow on anything? No. I'm always confused about rice seeds. Do these grow on water? I think there is a mod that adds rice seeds that grow on water. We can make a vanilla hoe. I don't know if that's going to be the best hoe for us. Excuse me? I cannot hoe dirt. Rice needs a mattock? Do I need to make a flint mattock here? The flint mattock doesn't have a recipe, so there's no rudimentary flint mattock. And I don't think I can make a mattock anyway. Need water next to it? Oh, it might actually. That's a fair point. That's not usually the way it works, but it's quite possible that's how it works here. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so rice seed. Kapow! And now we just wait for rice, I guess, so we can make the grain bait. Once we get the grain bait, we can throw that into one of our ground traps. After we combine it with some twine, we can throw it in one of each of our ground traps, I think, and at which point we have the chance of getting, you know, raw turkey, raw beef, chicken, all that kind of stuff. And we only need one raw beef to actually complete the quest there, so that's not too bad. As always, we'll go take a peek on our sugarcane scenario, which, of course, is only in one of these for whatever reason. Getting a nice amount of wooden planks there, which is real nice indeed. I'm quite tempted now to... these don't have an EMC, do they? No, that'd be too easy, right? They're from a different mod as well, so there's a different mod that's changing the way that sugarcane works. But I'm kind of tempted to just grab 8 of these so that I can get started, because we need like 1 bone to complete the next quest. And you only get bones from the fisherman's net, so we'll make at least 1 fisherman's net for now and just throw it in over here, like so. Of course, we'll grab some more ice and drop that in the middle. And that should hopefully work out quite nicely. Boom, and boom. There we go. Bait required. Ooh, okay, and bait is in here. Nice. Can't put that back. All right, that's fine. We'll throw the bait in. Can I throw a stack of bait in? I can. Cool. Bait pot slot. Not quite sure what the bait pot slot does. We've also got a little show recipe section. Oh, it just shows what we get. Okay, cool. Make a bait pot. Bait pot. Makes bait more efficient. Bait has a 50% chance to not be consumed. Ah. So for that, I need iron bars, I assume I can't get. Slime balls, maybe I can use bark here? Glue? Oh, I can use a rice ball. Okay, I see. So if I make a clay bucket, I make a net, which I already have, and I make a rice slime ball, we can indeed get the bait pot. All right, I should bear that in mind. We don't yet have any more rice. And so it does kind of feel like a bit of a waiting game on this rice over here right now. More sugarcane has been acquired. I will try and get that that bait pot as soon as it's possible, chat. No, do not worry. I guess whilst we wait, we could try and get these grains of infinity, right? Left clicking on the bedrock with flint. Yeah, let's give it a try. So the bedrock is like directly beneath us here. Oh, there's an angel block. Nice. I kind of don't want to lose my grasp, but I don't think there's a way around it, really. So I just right click. Obtain by left clicking. Continually left clicking? Obtained by left clicking on bedrock with flint. This consumes 4 Oh, do I need experience? Just cheat it in, Isaac? Twerk for rice? Does that work? I would love if it did. Alas, I don't think it does. Spam left click? I think I need I need XP, right? Yeah, I need experience. How am I going to get experience without mobs? Smelting? I managed to acquire some experience somehow. For example, if I put this into the the kiln. Do I get XP for this? Does it need light? Ooh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, you might be right on that. I might have to throw down a torch next to that rice to get it working. Let's give this a try. Actually, no, this sea lantern should provide it with all the light it needs, right? So I think it shouldn't have needed light. I think it's just going to take a while. Yes, the kiln gives XP. So I guess I don't know what I can smelt in the kiln. Let's have a look. Kiln. What can I smelt in you? Gravel, wood, foods like fish. But now I feel like wood is probably our best bet, right? I guess, can I smell cobblestone in here? I can smell cobblestone in here. I might smell cobblestone in here. We don't need that much. Oh, it does give experience. Okay. Getting 4 levels worth, though. Like, geez. That feels like it could take a while. I guess we could always make more kilns, right? We don't necessarily need to live with just the one kiln. And maybe setting up a little wall of kilns wouldn't be a bad idea. In the long run anyway, just 'cause it'll get us a nice amount of, it makes smelting just faster if we need it to be. Is that a second rice seed I see? It is. Good stuff. A bone? Nice. We have fish in there as well, which we could, of course, use now as well. This is not growing. I'm hoping it will grow eventually. Am I missing something here? No, it just says grows best in plains and forest. There is a pretty neat mechanic here. I think it does tell us, I think it's in one of the initial sections here, but unlimited water sources in this pack only work in ocean biomes and river biomes. You can't create an unlimited water source in certain biomes, which I find an interesting way of doing it. I don't know what biome we're in. We're in plains, which means this should grow best here. It said grows best in plains. But yeah, it does mean that we can't create an unlimited water source in our biome. We've got to go to a different biome to create an unlimited water source, which is a bit of a pain. But I assume there are other water sources that we could make to get unlimited water. Make a furnace. Cannot be, or can be looted by villagers. We don't have, oh, don't crash. We don't have what it takes, man. Furnaces, no recipe for it, as of yet. I'm most interested in, like, what gives us the most experience for smelting here. I don't know if there is a difference between the experience you get from smelting stone and the experience you get from smelting wood. I don't know if those are different amounts of experience, but nevertheless, we should have completed a quest down here for the bone. We get a bacon mushroom burger as a reward, which I will go ahead and eat, because our food/hunger is getting a little low. Ding, 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 more sugarcane has grown. I love it. Actually, and quite a nice amount here as well, which I'm very happy about. Wood gives the same XP as stone. Okay. Yeah, I figured as much. They both appear to give not much in the way of experience, which is fine. We could use bone meal on that, but I think whilst we wait for everything to smelt, we can periodically put more stuff into our kiln. We should probably work on getting some grout, right? Sand, gravel, and clay. We should have a nice amount of clay over here now. Oh, yeah, look at that stack, and another stack, and quite a lot of wood as well, and also quite a bit of sand and gravel, both of which have EMCs though, so we're not too worried about sand or gravel. It's mainly the clay that we're after, because we can't get clay any other way. And then we can go ahead and craft that up into some grouts, which will be somewhere on this page here. There it is. Boom. And I don't know how much I need just yet. I'll make like 12. And we can always make more in a second if we need it, which we almost certainly will. Quest complete. Meatloaf sandwich. Which, yeah, sure, I'll eat it. Probably should have checked how much... Oh, this quest is not doable yet. Oh, I have to go through this way to get to that quest. I see. So I do need the rice to grow for me here. It is growing. 14% is higher than 0. I don't know how good of... We can't craft the bone meal. All right. Can I... Oh, I can make bone shards, which... I can then make tools out of, which is interesting. And shears out of. And also... Zen summoning? I can spawn a zombie villager? That's kind of cool. I'll be interested to try that out. But crucially, I can't make any bone meal out of this. At least not the standard way. I can make it with a squeezer from Integrated Dynamics later on down the line. Huh. Okay. A grindstone of some description? Grind. There's a grindstone from Astral Sorcery. There's also some kind of grinder from Primal Tech, right? If I'm not mistaken, there's a stone anvil. I thought there was a grinder here. I think there is. It may have been disabled, because you can use the grinder to make planks and whatnot. So they might have just tweaked that, potentially. Mortar and pestle? This guy? hold on, let's have a look. Bone meal. Is there a way to make bone meal? No. Squeezer, pulverization, forge hammer, or starlight infusion. Oh, no, I can. With a pestle and mortar. Because they're potter and metal. That's not right. And I can make this. Okay, so I just need stone and flint. That is actually very much so doable. Can I use cobblestone is my first question. The answer to which is no. I do need the stone, so it's a good thing I started making that a little earlier. We don't have the crafting station yet, and so I can't leave my items in there, but it does mean that we're just one stone away from actually getting this going, which is quite nice. Hey chat, please give me an ender chest frequency combo, says Razor. Make it weird. Cyan, magenta, lapis? Or white at the end there? I assume that's what you're after? I kind of wish this had some kind of progress bar, but I guess that's kind of the point of it being a primal tech, is that that's not how that works. But there we go. That does craft bone meal. Do I need the bone meal for something? Have a look at this quest here. It wants us to make a porcelain melter. The bone quest is required, which makes me believe, oh, we need the, of course, we need the bone meal for the porcelain, right? Yes, 1 clay and 1 bone meal makes 1 porcelain. Okay, so that's why we need the sugarcane. That's why we need the fisherman's net to make the bones, to make the bone meal, to make the porcelain clay. I see. Okay. That is fine. Getting more fish. We can always cook the fish for food if we wanted to. Going to be keeping an eye out for rice seeds. Those are going to be very important for us. Because, boy, is this rice going slow. Especially if we're going to make any rice balls of any kind. It's going to take a little while. Ground traps also get bones from time to time. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's what we need our rice for, right? Yeah, so this is kind of where it feels like we need just an army of strainers, right? Like, we have the 6 recommended. I guess we've got 5 right now. We don't have that 6th one online. But it kind of feels... Use wheat for bait? Oh, yeah, that's the whole point as well. We could just grow wheat. Thank you, my friend. For some reason, completely... can I use wheat? Oh, no, I can. Yeah, I totally whiffed on that for whatever reason. I saw string here, so I thought we had to do this recipe. But yeah, you are correct. Wheat is very much so usable. We got a bit of a weird setup going here. We don't need that torch. But I will plant this down and, we'll do this as well and start planting some more stuff here as we go. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about using wheat earlier. We got so much of this stuff. There we go. Can you put the fish into the trap? I don't think so. I think it has to be like one of these baits here. We could make like a fish bait. What does this give us? That just gets us more fish, which makes no sense whatsoever. Like a bait made of fish will get. Well, I guess maybe fish do eat fish, so maybe it does make some sense. But yeah, here we go. This should get us at least, a good amount of wheat, I guess, which we can use for bait. And that means we can save the rice for the rice balls, which we can use in place of slime balls, which is good. We can't do this until we have more levels. We've only got 1 level. We need 4. So for now, I don't know a better way of getting levels other than just filling this kiln here with more stuff. So that's kind of holding us back there. Cyan terracotta. Good luck with this one. I put it in a place you'll never find it. Is it under the platform? Is that where it is? Oh no, it's right there on the edge. You fool. Like it's right here. No? Look at that. Quest complete. Alright. No reward for that one. It's a little harsh. An alchemy condenser. Alchemy condenser. Alchemy retort. And an elixir of instant health. Ah, that's where the cyan terracotta comes in. Okay. Does it have an EMC? It doesn't. That'd be too easy. They're all cyan? They are all cyan. It's true. All the terracotta, at least, is cyan. Cannibals. All right. So the wheat is growing a little bit, and the rice seeds are getting that slow. I don't know why this guy's not growing. I don't know what the idea is with this one. This one's hit 42%, and this one was put down before that. F7, I don't think this one's not getting light. Like I said, the sea lantern is emitting a fair amount of light, so I feel like it should be doing just fine. Can I automate the kiln here? I don't think I can, right? I guess I could maybe automate the input into the kiln with a whopper, but I don't think I can automate the output. Maybe? Like, I feel like the output's just going to, for now I'm going to cover this up. I feel like the output's just going to pull out the input if it's, and also, yeah, there's no way to pull out the bottom, right? But having a whopper might be nice, just so we can, you know, not have to put things in like that. What do we need? Of course, the same as it always is, Isaac. The recipe hasn't changed. You can alternate the output with a dung pipe, I believe. Dung pipe. Looks like that may have been disabled if it's part of Primal Tech by default. I've not used modular machinery yet, though. I've seen this in Project 2003, and I've not yet played with it, but it looks interesting, to say the least. All right. I would... that's fine. The charcoal can stay in there. For now, we just need to get ourselves another trapdoor, and kapow, another whopper. Nice. So we'll just throw you like that. And I think this will work just fine. Again, I need a chest if I'm going to make this work effectively. Like so. And then we can just throw the cobblestone that I don't have on me into here. And that does work. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I don't think this can hold more than one item, so I don't think it's ever going to craft or smelt even more than one thing at a time. But it does mean that every so often we can just come over, right-click, get the stone, get a bit of experience, and then it'll just auto put the next piece in, which is pretty nice indeed. We should probably look at setting up a farm area, right? Like, I know I've used this area as a farm area, but I don't really love this. I kind of like having an area for saplings. So I'm thinking of building a platform somewhat like this, but mirrored on the other side. I'm also thinking that I kind of hate this bit of wood that we've got here for no reason whatsoever. And I'm thinking that I might just do something like this. And that's gonna... I'll do this for now, just because I want to keep the water vapor where it is. But I guess we're not going to stick with... I guess I'm going to have to get rid of everything here eventually, because we can't, you know, make the vivid grass just yet. But I'm thinking of just replacing this wood here with some more granite, and just continuing on our pre-existing pattern that we've got here. Like should probably keep the torch, but get rid of everything else here. Yeah, and just granite it up. Granite it up. So yeah, you need an omnidirectional hopper / pipes. Omni. All right, okay. Yeah, we need some kind of pipe, I think, which we don't have just yet. Isaac, if you put apples in the smelters and wait, they give you XP, but they also, but they don't do anything, so free XP. What? They give me... Hold on. I know I can put apples in here. Do they give me like a more XP than smelting regular stuff? Like regular stone? Oh, you're saying that like they just don't smelt, maybe? Hey, Vincent, how's it going, man? Welcome. If you put apples in the smelter and wait, they give you XP but don't do anything, so free XP. Ah, so like they don't cook, but they also give you free XP? So I can just like leave this here and XP will be bestowed upon me for free? That sounds pretty neat. If that's how that works. I'm very interested if that is how that works. All right, we do have 8 more sugarcane. I'm going to hold on to that sugarcane and make another net here. I don't need a dense net, though. I need a standard net, which I do have on me. Boom and boom. Not sure if we really need another fisherman's net, honestly. I guess, actually, yeah, we will need the extra bones for the Tinker Smeltery. But other than that, more sugarcane is coming in, which I always love. There we go, 9 more. Fantastic. We're almost close to filling up this island here, which is very nice indeed. They give tons of EMC? Oh, of XP? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. But like, do I ever take this out, or does it just like, do the XP cubes just kind of fall out of this thing? Could make like another dozen kilns as well. Yeah, that's probably worth it actually. In all fairness, that's almost certainly worth it. Given that we've got so much clay, we are going to need a good amount of that clay for the smeltery and whatnot. But let's go up to 5 kilns. I'm also going to move the kiln that we currently have because I don't like its positioning. Where do I want to put my kilns? Chat, it's a good question. I kind of feel like, chat, I want to move in the interest of making our base more uniform. And oh my goodness, we're running out of space so fast. But in the interest of making this more uniform, can you even cook an apple in the kiln? Apparently not. Like, apparently it doesn't cook, but apparently it does give me experience. So currently testing that out. But I'm thinking about just getting rid of the terracotta here and replacing it with this stone and have that go around the edge of the base. You know, maybe surround the grass with it and whatnot. I would prefer to pick up these items if possible, but I'm not going to sweat it too much if I don't. But that kind of allows me to kind of build out and around and make like a uniform base theme. Hopefully we don't need too much terracotta. I am wasting far too much of it. But something like that, you know, like have it go all the way around the island, and then I'm going to build another island like this one, but on the other side of a somewhat similar size and shape. Yeah, let's do it. How far have we gone here? We've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 out from the core there. Okay. This is fine. I'm going to need more granite. I'm going to need more cobblestone. But I think this will look okay. Granite and cobblestone. Do I have my chisel on me? I do, although I am going to need another chisel to make this work, because ours is already very close to being broken. Also, go ahead and move this. So that's pretty much as I want to fill this. I don't want to put sugarcane here. I guess we could, but I feel like just being able to walk up to the transmutation table, you can't walk through sugarcane, obviously, but I like the way this looks right now, so I'm probably going to leave that as it is. I think that's probably enough sugarcane, maybe. Add bait to the strainers. Oh, yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you. Bait and bait. I'll throw like 8 in here and 8 in there. I have to take it out after around 20 seconds. Oh, yeah, look at that. So it kind of defeats the point of our whopper. For now, I'm going to leave this cobblestone in here. I'm going to move these in a second anyway. When I move them, I will start using the apple trick. But for the time being, let me get my chisel out. Let's go ahead and chisel you into dent, and we'll chisel you into circular. And then what did I say here? 4? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do have a 5th one here like that, right? I believe this is correct. And then I'm fairly certain from there we have like this and like this going all the way around. Yeah. Before I go any further, I should definitely make some more torches so that we don't die as soon as this happens. I am going to have to go and grow some more saplings for that, because we do not have any oak wood whatsoever. I've put all of my oak wood into my little saw over there. So let's see about getting some more trees growing, shall we? Didn't mean to put this guy down, but that's fine. All right. But yeah, the apple thing seems like it could work. If we just put down like 5 kilns and then just get a bunch of... Just put like an apple into each of them, and then every... probably 20 seconds, we just take the apples out. We should hopefully maybe get a few levels out of it. Isaac, you've already died a few extra times. Makes no difference. I have yet to die, my friend. Fun fact, I have yet to die in this pack. And I'm going to keep it that way, because I like being on 0 deaths. Zero deaths. But everyone knows that the deaths, they only count if they're on stream, right? That's the rule. That's what we all agreed to beforehand. Everyone signed the contract. You all got that in the post. You all agreed to the terms and conditions when you clicked on the stream. Yeah. Good. Good. I don't believe you. Show us stats. I mean, hold on. I mean, the stats are just taking a while to load here, chat. So if you could just hold on for a brief second whilst I load up the stats here. You can very clearly see that I have 0 deaths, and no one can deny that. Absolutely 0 deaths. You saw nothing. So I don't know what you guys are talking about, honestly, but I am fairly certain that if my reading of the statistics are correct, that's zero deaths. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's doable. Here we go. 1, almost died there. 2, 3, and 4. I was a little bit quick running over that platform there. And then 1, 2, 3. Is it far from 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. Yeah, that looks right. And then it's like 7 deep, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everyone's favorite segment of the show is Counting with Isaac. Fun for all the family. Is this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's right. I don't know what I'm worried about. Mobs are not going to spawn. I've got it burned into my memory that mobs are going to spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. Your name isn't grayed out like mine and Varisk's. That's just because I'm the streamer, guys. Don't worry about it. It's just because for me the name is green. You know, if it was you, your name would be green. Trust me. Okay. Torch. Beautiful. No, this is fine. I don't think I'll move this torch here. Just so it covers more of the actual island. And then from here, is this right? 1, 2, 3. I'm putting way too much time into this, but yeah, this is correct. I'm going to build the outer frame first because I think that's going to make it easier for me to build the inner frame after the fact. But yes, this is indeed correct. The platform doesn't need to be perfectly mirrored either, but I'm a big fan of symmetry, so why not? And of course, it's not going to be perfectly symmetrical, but I am going to put some dirt in the middle here and make this a bit of a farming area so we can move our pre-existing farm over to this, just so it's like not in my tree growing area. And I'm also thinking I might put like a line of kilns at the back here for growth purposes. Yeah, let's grab some more dirt. I think we are low on EMC. Oh no, we're fine. Dirt, 3,000. Boom. Definitely enough to get as a stack of dirt, which is lovely. Let's take that out to get some more levels going. We're still nowhere near the 4 levels required to get that first grade of infinity. And again, I'm not quite certain that the grade of infinity is not going to just like explode when we get it, because I don't know what in the world dangerous means. But I can tell you one thing, chat, and that is that it does scare me just a little bit. If you're a big fan of symmetry, are you going to water elevator down? Am I going to replicate this horrifying monstrosity on the other side? I am not. I'm a big fan of top-down symmetry. Also, where's my minimap? There it is. Okay, I'm going to sit. I need a minimap, man. There we go. I'm also going to lock north on, because I really dislike the minimap moving like that. That was horrifying. I'm also going to zoom in to like 5x zoom, so I can see what's going on here. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Look at the symmetry, chat. Look at the symmetry. I love it. I'm on the server. How much more dangerous can things get? That's a fair point, Varisk. That is a fair point. This looks like it's not fully lit up. It's not. I've not put a torch in that back corner there. I do need to place down some water right in the middle here. Again, I would prefer to not have. I mean, I guess to answer your question, Droid. I guess I am going to have a horrifying water vector here because I want. Oh, do I? I was going to say, I don't want water just flowing all the way down to the void, but the alternative is to make another water vector, like right here. Where did I put this? I put this on the... Yeah, you know what? Sure, symmetry is symmetry. Here we go. That's not the right place, but you know what? It's going to have to do. It's fine, chat. Okay? It's fine. 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right. Let's not die. And then we're just going to put a little bit of dirt over here to stop the water flowing into the void like this other bit of water. There we go. So the monstrosity is kind of duplicated, right? Symmetry is broken. The symmetry as a whole is broken, but looking at the map, the overall symmetry is close enough to fine to where I think it's okay. Right? Nice. And of course, let's claim our free experience and our little bit of wood. Let's also do a quick little sugarcane harvest. The sugarcane is coming in nice and fast now, which I'm a fan of. Don't know if we need sugarcane for that much, and also I definitely need to make another chest to double that up. But let's do this, and then I essentially just want to move everything over. None of these have grown yet, which is infuriating. I don't know why that is. I really thought that would have done it by now. But nevertheless, let's start hoeing this up. I know I've put dirt all the way over here, but we can only go 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's fine. Yeah, this whole area will be hydrated by this one block, and it's not quite. Oh, my toe's broken. It's not quite optimal, but it'll work just fine. You can make infinity dust. I need 4 experience levels, I think. Like, I'll try if you believe strongly enough. But I think it does say in the quest book here that you need 4 XP. I don't know if that's 4 levels or just 4 XP in total. He doesn't need 4 levels. Oh. He's done it. I have the items chat. Would you believe that? Okay. So that's that quest complete, which gives us some experience in and of itself, which is lovely. Did you give it me in level form? It did. Okay, fine. All right, well, there you go. Fun fact. So you just need 4 XP, like, total, not 4 levels. I don't know how many, I don't know what the conversion rate is between levels and XP. Like, I don't know how many points of XP you get per level. It's a bit of a bizarre way of framing it. I guess I would have preferred that it just say you need 1 level of XP or something like that, but I'm not disappointed. I'm happy that we have that ready to use now. Let's finish off our hoe here. Too bad you can't hover over the XP bar and see your total XP points. That is a shame. That is a shame. That's a really cool feature that they definitely should add. Wait, how do I... Oh, don't talk to me, chat. Wait, no, how do I do that? Can I do that? Too bad you can't... Is it doable? Am I a fool? Is there a way to actually, like, see how many levels you've got? At first, I was being... oh, my... Is it doable? Oh, wow. I thought... you know, you cannot read sarcasm in a chat. And, I just assume that everybody is being sarcastic all of the time. That's the way to live your life. And so, I assume the idea... I blame Droid for this one. You know, that's the kind of thing Droid would say. You know, it's a shame you can't hover over the experience bar to see how many levels you've got. You know, it turns out it's a vanilla mechanic that's been there for years and is an easy way to figure out how many levels you've got. Oh, man. Droid's just like, wait, what? Those are the sort of sarcastic comments that I've come to associate with you, Droid. All right. We got more seeds. This is good. I think I'm going to pick some of these up, especially some of the weaker ones here that have not grown too much. So again, I want to get rid of all of this here and move it over to the new area. But I don't really want to hinder the growth of the ones that have already started. You know? There we go. Why am I being blamed just as for Droid? It just so seemed like the kind of comment that was like, you know, I've seen it so many times before where people are like, if only there was this really obvious thing that you could do, Isaac. And they're being, you know, facetious. There is an obvious thing that I can do. Anyway. I'm liking the look of this, actually. I wasn't sure about the granite at first. I was a little dubious about it, but it's growing on me. I really like what we've got going on here. It's different, and I like it. So, I still need the wheat, man. I need the wheat. I feel like I have to use some of these bones to get the bit. Like, we have bones here. We've not got any bones there, man. It's tearing through the bit. We need more strainers. That's for sure. Like, these are definitely not coming in fast enough. We definitely also need to replace our meshes there. Those are also very much so broken. So... Over here, saplings, boom. That's not right. Saplings, boom. There we go. Let's grab some more gravel, make some more flint, turn those flint into shears, and throw those shears into the workbox. I desperately need more storage, so I'll make another chest here in a second as well. We're going to move this kiln, so I'll put the other chest right there in just a second. For now, though, saplings, twine, and then what does that need for the actual mesh? And also, which meshes have broken? Is it the dense ones? Yes. It is the dense ones that have broken. Okay, that's fine. You gotta check because there's a different area. Why not make a bait pot? I need rice, and the rice is not grown yet. The bait pot has been suggested, but the bait pot requires either iron bars, and we're nowhere near iron, or it requires slime of some sort. The only thing we can make right now is rice slime. And as of right now, we have yet to get a single piece of rice because for whatever reason, the rice in this pack grows just so very, 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 very slowly. This one is at 14%. It's been there for about 3 hours now. And this one is at 42% despite only being an hour and a half. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, we need some twine, which is like this. 16 should do the trick. And then boom. Actually, I always forget those are made in sets of 2, but that's fine. 2, it's better to have more than to have less. But also less is more, bear that in mind. And then boom. And boom. Lovely. Terracotta looks great with granite, as do bricks. And green terracotta. Some mossy cobble. I like it. I like it. Do we have terracotta at all in here? I don't think we do, right? No, that's a shame. That's a shame. We can always expand out our base design as we go forward. You know, for now, I'm going to keep it pretty simple as we start out here. Can you make the garden trowel? Garden trowel. This guy here has a chance to drop bait by digging dirt. I can make the garden trowel. It needs a shovel, a stick, and a stone. So I'm hoping that I can use my pre-existing shovel. Also, I don't need purple. Let me put this grass back in here. I don't need this. Let me put a lot of stuff back in here actually that I don't need on me right now. I should really EMC my chisel my cobble back to normal cobble so I can stick it in my in the chest. But I have my shovel, stick and stone, which I also can have. Stick. Okay, let's give this a try. Missing items. Does it need to be a fully unused shovel? Are you pulling my leg here, game? This doesn't work? I need to make a fresh... I've not used this one, but I have to make a fresh shovel. Just so you can use one durability of it. I'm annoyed. I didn't need to make a fresh shovel. I just had to put it in manually. All right, that's fine. Anyway, has a chance of dropping bait by digging dirt. Don't talk to me, chat, okay? Don't talk about it. It's fine. We can just pretend that didn't happen. We can slide right on over that one and just, you know, not worry about it. Goodbye, Leroy. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful night of sleep. So, just digging dirt, eh? Like this. Oh, we got something, eh? Did we get something? It seems like we might have gotten something. Do worms count as bait? I have no idea. Either way, we'll put those worms away. I'm going to stand back this time because I want to see what we get. Oh yeah, we get worms. Okay. So that's a different kind of bait to the... That's not the bait that we use for the Pounds Harvest Craft. And also that works, which is lovely. But it is a way of us getting bait for these guys, which I guess is nice to have in and of itself. Vincent, 807, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription, my friends. Support me to a whole heck of a lot. Feel free to use those emotes in the Twitch chat. Flippin' heck, man. Thank you very much indeed for choosing to use your Twitch Prime subscription here. Flippin' heck, can we get some caffeine sellouts? All right. No, that's cool though. I like that we have this. This is good. Especially since we're not getting worms from this, but it seems like they're not coming fast enough to keep up with the strainers here. So we really do want more of those where possible. I am going to wait for pretty much all of this here to grow. The 14 one can move. But I'm going to wait for, and you know what, these can move as well. I'm going to wait for these three to grow before I move them over to our new area. But whilst we wait for them to grow, we can go ahead and move the kilns over. So let's we've made 4 more kilns. Let us, first of all, go ahead and get rid of this whopper, as it is no longer needed. I'm going to use this as temporary storage for now, just to store some rubbish that we don't need. And then, do we have any more logs? It doesn't like we... Oh, we do. Nice. So we need 5 or 4, at least 4 more charcoal. Although, do we have one already? I thought I might have made one earlier, although maybe I just threw it away or something. That's fine. We can make 4 more charcoal to throw it down over there. I'm poor, so I can't sub, but I love your streaming channel, bro. That is fine, my friend. That is fine. Watching is more than enough. More than enough. Thanks for being here and watching the streams and the videos. With plenty of bait, bones should be able to go faster. Oh, of course, yeah. So we can use the bait to get the bones from here, and then once we get the bones, we can use those to grow our food, right? Yeah, of course. And also we can use it for our polymer clay as well, which is lovely. Is this a new pack? On the grand scheme of things, yes. It's been out a few months though. It's not like brand spanking new, like out today. It came out in March. It's I think Feed the Beast's newest pack that they've released. I don't think, although Odyssey might have come out before this, after this even. But it's one of Feed the Beast's newer packs. It's a 1.12 pack. It came out a couple of months back, but it's still being updated. So it's fairly new. Worth checking out. IMO. So one more of these should do the trick. I don't know if we can pick this up without losing it. This low-grade charcoal on the floor. I would assume we can. But essentially here, what I'm thinking is we just put these maybe over at the back here. Although maybe not. Maybe I put them somewhere else. I kind of like the way this island looks on its own. I don't really want to... you know what? Sure, let's do it. I was going to say I don't really want to mess with this, but I am going to mess with this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4... And where's the center here? It's here, so 5. I'm going to put my pieces of charcoal down like this, and then we're just going to have the cobblestone build around it. Which is going to make our base unsymmetrical. But I think that's fine. Maybe not the best design in the world. It doesn't mean we have to walk over our crops to get to our furnaces, but I think it'll be fine. Chat, I think it will be completely fine. There is nothing beneath this, so the odds of us getting this back are about 4%. Oh, he's done it. He's defied the odds. All right. And then we'll just throw this guy down over here. Boom. When's the next Project 2003 video out? Definitely tomorrow. I have recorded it. It has been made. I just need to edit it and put it on the internet. But it is ready to go, my friend. Did we lose the kiln? You don't get the kiln back when you break it? That is also fine. I can't make this in here, right? No, I can't. Yeah, no, the next episode is out tomorrow. It's going to be like a long one again. It's like an hour long. Because boy, did it take me a while to do that next episode. You get back brick instead. Oh, I see. I get 1 brick. Right. All right. I guess that's something good to bear in mind, right? If we need brick going forward, that's a way we can get it. Although we can just smelt the clay, right? But either way, here we go. Let's get like a little line of kilns going. And we're going to have to get so many matchsticks here. That's fine. How expensive is the... I know this is a silly question, but... Oh, it's actually not terrible. I mean, dark matter seemingly doesn't have a recipe yet. I'm assuming it does have a recipe. It's just not showing in JEI for whatever reason. But this doesn't look too bad. It would be nice to have the transportation tablet just to make our lives, you know, a little easier, if nothing else. But I should grab some more sticks here before I head on out. And I should also fill in that hole as well, because otherwise I am almost certainly going to fall through it and ruin my... my 0 death streak. Sticks. All right. Boom and boom. Let's go and start some fires, chat. It went Odyssey, then Paradise. Oh yeah, I forgot they put out the Builder's Paradise pack. So it was how many do I need here? I don't want to make too many at once because they don't stack. Did Interactions come out before Odyssey? Is that how that happened? That sounds about right. Like I said, the pack's not super brand new by any stretch of the imagination. There we go. And finally, boom. As I said before, build your base with the transmutation table. I don't think that would look great. I know we could put them like all over the place and that'd be fine. Press F to make items switch hands. It doesn't seem to work. Like putting in the shield slot. At least by default. Yeah, it might have been changed. Like I said, a lot of key bindings have been changed and tweaked in this pack to make things a little bit different. So it's not going to be too surprising if things don't work out as they always have, which is fine. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? We have our first piece of wheat, which is fantastic. Using our first piece of wheat here with a little bit of twine, we can actually finally get around to making some bits. I think it was something like this, although I think it's twine and not plant fiber. So I think we have to do this and this, and then this, or this might be a workstation recipe. Not that. It's not nice. I guess it's 4 bits, and I don't know if it's... I assume you can put 4 in NA. You can. I'm just going to go ahead and put 1 in each. Maybe? I don't know how these work. Necessarily. I'm hoping that... I'm going to clear the wood. Odyssey came out before this. Okay. I mean, that also sounds right. Odyssey was a while ago now. But I have no idea, chat. I have not kept up with the FTB timeline on mod packs, unfortunately. I think our base is not looking half bad now. We're getting a quite nice large area going here. I like it. I think maybe if we just leave these with time, maybe more wood will be more beef will be acquired and will allow us to progress on with our quest. Oh, sorry about that, chat. I blew my nose. Like, I started to blow my nose and it took a lot longer than I thought it would take. My apologies. Just silence there for a second. I should let you know when I'm gonna blow my nose, but it just kind of comes. So I just mute real quick and then boom. And then suddenly there's moments of awkward silence, which is eerie, to say the least. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure people are okay with silence. It's good to have silence every now and again, you know? And people, they often criticize me and say I talk too much, which is fair. I do talk an awful lot. But you know, silence, it can be enjoyable. It can be fun from time to time. So, you know, it's nice to have a bit of silence every once in a while. I'm going to move this chest. Maybe. If I can empty my inventory out enough to remove the items that are in this chest, I will move this chest to bring it down to the level that the rest of the chests are at. There we go. Beautiful. Nice. I'll probably move these eventually to the middle because I don't like the fact that they block my way of getting over here. But for now, it's A-okay. Our second piece of wheat is almost there. The music from the game I'm playing started just after you went quiet, so I thought you were doing something. Nice. Yeah, again, I don't know how long these take. I don't know if we need more bait. Like, maybe the bait just failed. You do talk a lot, but that's what makes your vids and streams fun to watch. I'm glad you think so. I know not everybody agrees, which is fair. You know, each to their own. Some people like certain things, some people don't. Just kind of how the world works. I kind of feel like we're just at a waiting game right now. Like, there is a new quest here that we've unlocked, Arcane Ashes. This is a basic tier magical crafting. Impossible / annoying to automate, and poor rewards, but it's your first step. Okay, so we need 1 Arcane Ashes. Arcane Ashes. From Blood Magic Alchemical Wizardry. We need ashes, sugar. Ashes are made from the low-grade charcoal. Okay. We need blackened bone meal, which is bone meal blackened in the kiln. That's doable. And then we also need 6 low covalence dust, which is made with tiny charcoal, infinity dust, and then sand. So that is very, very doable. Actually, I assume tiny charcoal is easy enough to get. It is low-grade charcoal, which thankfully we do have. I just left it in that chest over here. Kapow. I think the traps only work when they're surrounded by grass. I haven't played Interactions much though. It does, well, it does say on the quest here, it does say they must be surrounded by grass, but then it says it must have access to at least 5 grass or dirt blocks. So my assumption there was that this might work, although it is entirely possible that it only works on grass, which would be kind of annoying, if I do say so myself. A little bit more wheat though there, which is nice. I'm going to throw just like 1 twine off the edge here to get my seed, which I will then plant, of course, over in our new farming area. But yeah, I'm not sure about the bait there. Although I think there is just a chance that it just doesn't always work, right? It doesn't have to work every single time. I'll come back to that in a second. I'll put some more bait in there in just a second here. I want to try and get this this ash, which I will bookmark again, just so I don't have to type it in every time. So we need blackened bone meal, which we should be able to get. Did I make any bone meal? I don't think so, right? I made the pestle and mortar, but I haven't actually made any bone meal yet. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll throw our first bit of bone meal in over here. Whilst we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and cut up our low-grade charcoal. I think it was with the saw. It was. I do need a second low-grade charcoal, so we are going to have to go and cook up a few more of these. I will go ahead and just, like, make a bunch of them, because why not? Have you ever played FTB Continuum? I haven't. I didn't play it. I saw people playing it at the time. It did come out, but I was just playing and streaming other stuff when that pack dropped. So no, I've not played FTB Continuum. It has to be regular grass, Isaac. Okay, so this doesn't work. We don't have regular grass though, right? Like, we've got vivid grass, which I assume doesn't work. Let's have a look. Grass. Is there like a grass seed I can get? I don't think I'm anywhere near close to being able to make the Ring of Arcana. Nor do I think I'm too close to being able to make the Beep Boop Chicken. Can make tiny coal in the water saw? Oh, with the thing? With the charcoal? That's cool. Our, did I get... Oh, wait, that didn't work. I need to leave that longer, I guess. It just said... Oh, maybe it's because I, actually, I don't know why that didn't work. I am doing that right, yeah? Yeah, might just take a while. That's fine. We'll leave that in there until it blackens up. But let's go look. The beet poop chicken, I don't know, man. I'll take a look in a second again, but I'm assuming this still gets me 2. Yes? Yeah, that's fine. Just a little bit more water eatable though, which is nice. Okie dokie. So now we've got 4 of that. We can go ahead and combine that with the sand and the grains of infinity, and we should be good to go. So boom, and a little bit more sand, and we should get ourselves our first lot of covalence dust. We do, nice. Then adding to the covalence dust, we also need the ashes, which we get from the logo charcoal. So boom and boom, good stuff. And then finally, we need sugar, which you can of course get from our sugar cane, and our blackened bone meal, which I think I just saw that very second as I said it turn black over in the kiln back there. This doesn't make sugar. Again, I'm assuming it's the pestle and mortar. It's not. It is in fact done in a different way. Surely we don't need the squeezer. Do we need the crushing tub? I see. That needs iron, which we don't have yet. The Danish editor with the 14-month resubscription. Holy heck, man. He says, thank you, my man. Feel free to use the emotes in Twitch chat. Thanks, man. Poggers. Well, thank you, man, as well. And thanks for having me read out the spiel that I normally go through. Flipping heck, can we get some caffeine sellouts for the Danish editor? That is fantastic. 14 months, man. Jeez. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, I think there's like a pot here that we can use with honey. That doesn't seem right. Oh, no, yeah, hold on. Does it need to be on a crafting table? Excuse me? It just doesn't work up here? Okay. I guess that's fine. But it makes life a little easier, which is good. And then, yeah, the blackened bone meal, which is over here. Did I say 14 years? Oh, no, it's over a year, isn't it? That's what I said. Which is correct. And then is that everything to make this? It is. We just need to do it in here. And this is the first recipe that requires water, which leads me to believe that we probably have to go ahead and make a bucket and fire this bad boy up. So we can put water into the workstation over here, the work table. More wheat is always good. It seems to be going faster over here than it was over there. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Let me check on our rice, though. Is this anywhere near done? 71%? 71% is getting there. Chat, slowly but surely. I'm just going to break these for now and move them over. Just because I want to get this all done. I'm not going to move the rice, though, just yet, because that rice has taken years, and I want to actually get that rice at some point before the universe collapses in on itself. This is done. And then, ideally, we pick these up. We drop it in here. We come on over and pick this up. And we drop it in here. And then, bish, bash, bosh. Arcane dust. One singular piece of arcane dust. Oh my goodness. They were not wrong about this being impossible / annoying. Oh my goodness. But we have it. We actually have it. And that's the start of this kind of magic side of the tech tree over here. Oh, we do have builder's ones. Ooh. Hopefully, this is not too hard to make. It is a covalence dust, a stick, ashes used to draw an alchemy circle. Okay, so I haven't played with the non-altar side of blood magic for some time, but that's an alchemy circle if ever I've seen one. And then you throw down one of these, and then you right-click it with a stick, judging by the Nope. That's not how that's done. Let's have a look at this recipe again. It looked like covalence dust stick. Maybe I... Nope. Oh, there are 2 sticks in there. Oh. If we do this, it looks like something's happening. I guess I could do this and make it spin real quick. And then we could just pretend that magic is taking place, but that's not going to work. I know it has to do with right-clicking. Let's have a look. Maybe the chat's going to give us more helpful information here. It doesn't appear like it. You add the first item. Oh, so I have to... Okay, this... I think this kind of makes sense. Get rid of this. Yeah, it did have room for 2 items, so I think I do this, and then this, and then this. There we go. Okay, I see, yeah. You just got to right-click with each item. If you didn't know, chat, this is a work in progress. That's a brilliant animation there. I love it. And voila, look at that. We get a builder's one. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. Fantastic. Oh, man. Cycling through builder's ones. Build your base without needing to walk. Oh, if we get bone and obsidian, we can get the cyclic builder's wand. Scepter. Max range 64. This is actually doable. We have bone, and we have the ability to get EMC for obsidian. And then this one's also not too bad. This is also doable. Again, obsidian, not too hard to come by. It's mostly just getting a bunch of leaves and getting all the EMC required for it. So that is good stuff. Let's go check on our meshes here. The cyclic building scepter takes some getting used to. Is it scepter or specter? It's not specter. It has the peeler to it. Scepter. Yeah, this is correct. You're right, Isaac. Don't doubt yourself, man. We should try and plant more rice seeds, if at all possible. Although we don't have many more. I'm picking up these wheat seeds, although I don't think we necessarily need to plant much more wheat. I don't want the entire field to be wheat. I would, however, like more bit in here. But yeah, I'm thinking, I want to finish up this with wheat, and then I don't know how much rice we're going to need, man. So I don't know if I want to fill up like these 4 rows that are left with rice, or if I just want to have like 1 row of rice or what. But we do have our first freaking set of rice here, which is lovely. And it means that finally we can look at making this bait pot that people have been telling me about. So let's have a look here. I think it was like this. And then we need like, oh yeah, there we go. Looks rice slime ball. Beautiful. So bait pot. Yeah, this guy here, the bait pot, requires a net, a slime ball of some description. We're using a rice slime ball, and then a clay bucket that has been cooked. We have that as well. And so now we just need the twine, right? So we take we do this, we get enough twine to do this. No, that's not right. It is, let me check, just 3. 1, 2, 3, boom, nice. And presumably this is made just in a regular old crafting table. It is, cool. So 128 uses left. Makes bait in a fisherman strainer more efficient. Oh, so we just put this in. We want to make a second one of these. We want 1 in each thing because it just uses bait more efficiently. I see. Okay. Plant different seeds. I guess that's true as well, actually. I guess I should plant more than just wheat. Like we have, garlic and lettuce. Do I need all these, though? I don't know if I want all of these: pineapple seeds, canola seeds, coffee seeds, tomato seeds, melon seeds. I mean, I guess we can, right? Why not? Get ourselves like a nice little field going. Chili pepper seeds. Yeah, sure thing. Let's do it. But yeah, we should also, once that final piece of rice there actually grows, we can, I don't know, man. I was going to say, do I want like a whole row of tomato seeds? Like probably not, right? I guess we can just plant like 1 of each thing and live with that. I'm going to make another chest. I'm going to put it near our area over here just so we have, I just want to have a chest for all the seeds that's near the farming area. I think that'll work out quite nice. Let's just be a vegan bunch. I mean, we're probably going to end up being that way, man. We've got no, I'll go take a look at our ground traps in a second, but I'm not very optimistic that they have borne any fruit just yet. So it looks like we are going to be living that vegan lifestyle, at least for the time being. So yeah, for now, I'll just have this guy here. And I'm just going to put in any seeds that we're not using. And move all this stuff over. So close to no foods. We got loads of food. Don't worry about it. We should be fine on food. So yeah, anything that is, are these seeds as well? What do these do? Maybe not. Any seed at all, I will take, and I will plant and store. Did you not notice Spice of Life yet? Pepe laugh. I haven't noticed it yet on stream. However, I did notice it off stream. Is it L? Control L? Shift L? Care? No, there is a button that, oh, it's right here. Yeah, of course. Ah! Why, Feed the Beast? Why did you do this to me? Why did you have to be this way? We could have been friends. We could have just had a good time, had a couple of laughs. You know, it could have been a good life. And then you had to ruin it. No, it's okay. It should be fine, hopefully. I'm not going to plant pumpkin seeds because those are going to take up space. Pineapple seeds I will plant. That sounds fantastic. Melon seeds also take up space. Actually, are these different melon seeds? No, I don't think so. Apple seeds. Canola seeds. Sure, why not? Not melon seeds. Coffee seeds. 100%. And then lettuce seeds, I think, is the last one we haven't planted yet. And I'll do the same thing over here. And I'll just copy the setup. We'll do that. We'll do rice, which is almost done. I'm going to move the rice that we just harvested. Drink milk, eat meat, have bread and wheat. And is that like everything we need? That's not Spice of Life? Is that not what this is? This nutrition? Oh, is Spice of Life the mod where if we eat the same thing over and over again, it gets worse? Is that what that is? Feed the Beast. We need to talk, my friend, about the mods that you decide to put inside of your mod packs. And, you know, I feel like you have a responsibility as a pack creator to treat all of your players with respect and decency. And when you install mods like the Spice of Life and whatever this mod is, it's not it, man. It'll be fine, I'm sure. I'm sure Feed the Beast, you know, they know what they're doing. Just have faith, and it'll all be fine, right? Cucumber and garlic. Again, my symmetry knows no bounds here. Do we still have cucumber? We do. Nice. You guys like cucumber? You're a fan of cucumbers? I quite like cucumber. And then tomato and chili pepper. Okay. So, I think it was like chili pepper. Is that right? Yeah. And then tomato right next to that. All right. So that's why we need to have a million of everything here. It's because if we don't, if we just try and eat bread all day long, the game is going to fight back at us. The only reason I was really growing, I wasn't really thinking about food, although we desperately do need to eat. The only reason I was really thinking about food, about wheat at all, is that we need it for the ground traps, right? Cooking for blockheads is in this pack, Isaac. Nice. Nice. There is the lunchbox. Yeah, the lunchbox is nice. Should help us with our nutrition there. Why do you think I don't play any Feed the Beast packs anymore, Isaac? That's fair. I mean, I don't know. I think the Feed the Beast come out with some good packs still. This already is... I'm having a good time so far with this pack. You know, whether or not that will continue is yet to be seen. But so far, I'm having a good time with this pack. I like it. Put a slab on the water so I don't, like, walk into it. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. I can't do that, eh? I have to, like... do this. That's fine. So back to this grass conundrum, this bait conundrum, because we're kind of limited by how far we can go with the quest line here until we get bait. We need one piece of raw beef. Enigmatica 2 Expert is a lot of fun. I have played it, man. I played the Enigmatica 2 Expert Skyblock. I haven't played the non-Skyblock variant, but I played the Skyblock version maybe a year ago now? It's been a long time, I think. Might have been a full year, but it's been a while since I last played it. But it also was a good time, yeah. I enjoyed it. I guess I give Isaac 2 more streams tops. Is that before I stop entirely, or before just I no longer enjoy the pack? So Ninja, who is apparently our resident expert, he has played at least a bit of this pack. I'm being told that I need grass around my ground trap, and not dirt. Can you confirm or deny this? And then secondly, I put one bait into each of these and nothing happened. I assume that was just like they all just failed. And I need to put another bait in. I just need to keep putting bait in until I get something. Is that how that works? Trying to get rid of all this herd grass that we don't need anymore. It should work with dirt, as far as I know. Isaac, how many degrees is a hot minute? It's a good question, man. A hot minute. It's got to be at least a couple of degrees, right? Maybe like 700. You can use dirt. You just got unlucky. Okay. That's good to know. So in that case then, let's come back over here. Let's get some more twine. Let's make some more bait. And let's put like 4 bait in each bit. And see if we can't get this freaking bit of beef right here. No, I only want 4 in. Oh, did I put too many in here? I did. Has to be grass or dirt. I thought so. Like the quest says at least 5 grass or dirt, but at the same time it also says must be placed on the same Y level as the grass. It doesn't say grass or dirt on that first line, so I had no idea. Anyway. Hey Jeremiah, how's it going? That's a long username you have there. Okie dokie. This is all good. This is all good. Excuse me? Oh, this is a tree? No. No. You have fooled me this time. But you are not allowed in this. This is a tree-free zone, my friend. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? I could live with trees here, maybe. Do I leave trees here, guys? Do I have an apple tree on both sides like this? What did you expect? I guess that's fair, actually. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about what an apple seed would do. I thought it would just grow like a little apple bush, like the rest of these do. But yeah, thinking about it for a nanosecond, and yeah, apples do grow on trees, guys. Fun fact of the day from Isaac: apples grow on trees. There you go. Oh man, good. I am also good, man. I am also very good. I'm very happy with the beginning of FTB's Interactions so far. I'm assuming these meshes are about to give out. Yeah, these are both pretty close to the end of their lives here. These ones should be doing a little bit better because they've got we replaced these recently. But these guys are probably going to need more bait, even though we do have the pot in this guy. He's still going to run out eventually. I got rotten flesh in there. I did, as well as some actual string, which is quite nice. I thought it was just a little bush. Isaac playing 19. All right, do we have any beef? We got 1 bone, which is a good sign. We got 1 chicken. Not what we need. We got 1 egg. Drum roll. And we got a feather. None of which are beef, which is what we need. We need 1 raw beef in order to progress. How many have we got? We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're like a 1 in 8 chance. So we've done 4. And so hopefully the second batch here, the second round, will maybe give us beef. I know that's not how that works, but I'm optimistic nonetheless. I'll put a torch down there because it seems a little dark in the middle of the island there. Whilst we wait for that, there is more that we can do on the magic side of things here. There is the rubber tree saplings. With the alchemy array, you can transmute an oak sapling and slime ball into a rubber sapling. This will allow you to grow rubber trees that will drop sticky resin. Oh, I see. So it's the same idea. This is called the alchemy array. Okay. So once again, we grab our chalk, which we have over here. We draw a lovely circle on the ground, like so. We then grab ourselves a rice ball, which we're then going to shear up into a slime ball. We then place that slime ball down with an oak sapling. And bish bash bosh, we should get a lovely little whip. I do love this. Do love me a good whip. It feels quiet. Quiet. Look at this. Look at the size of that thing. Oh my goodness. Is that big? Like, that's a regular sapling, and that's a rubber tree sapling. Oh my. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely a size difference there. That's from Greg Tech Community Edition. Oh man, our first foray into Greg Tech is via the rubber tree sapling. Nothing new there yet. I'm going to bed. Have fun watching chat and have fun playing, Isaac. Goodbye, Jelly Poo. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful night of sleep. What about Nene? I really wish the mod maker for Blood Magic would change the default pattern from whip to the Star of David one. Yeah, there was an old one, right? Like that. I'm sure I've seen that before where it didn't say whip. Like there was a cool animation to it that was pretty much the same animation, but just with a different texture. But nevertheless, we have our rubber tree sapling. We can gain 16 stone gears, which seems like a nice little reward there. There's also Locust Blossom. What's it say in the quest book here? Lotus seeds can blossom into a flower, then provide experience to the player when used. You can automatically process them later in a centrifuge. So we do have, I think, lotus seeds over here, right? Maybe? No? Yeah, we do. Nice. So we should plant these? Maybe in place of our our apple tree seeds? Yeah, get out of here. There we go. Do I have a second lotus seed? I do. I'm going to cut down this apple tree. As much as I love me some apples, you know, it doesn't fit with the aesthetic of the area. Does Veermine not work here? I feel like it should. And a grass seed, Isaac? Is there a grass seed that I can get now? That would be useful. Boom, and lotus seed. Nice. Okay, so we'll wait for that to grow. That will complete that quest there. Let's have a look here. Grass seed. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, we have a grass seed. Is that what you're saying in the survivalist trainer? Wait, first of all, do we have grass seeds already? Oh, we do. We got 9 grass seeds. Oh my goodness. We had them the whole time. So, should I plant this? Should I get grass going over here? Am I more likely to get stuff from grass? I guess not, right? He's done it. The quest is complete. Beef acquired. Bones, hand them in. Hot or not. Need to make a pair of mitts. If you hold a tank or container of lava in your inventory, it's going to burn you. Hold these mitts to negate these effects from the hot fluids and potentially unwanted side effects from holding other fluids. Okay. Oh man, that's quite the quest. So we need string, which I think we have now. We got a good amount of string from straining. We need a, oh man, we need a hardened leather. Hardened leather? We don't have candleberries. Oh, maybe we do have candleberry seeds. Do we have candleberry seeds? No. Excuse me? Easy craft? That seems like not an easy craft. I'm not gonna lie. The cloth there seems pretty easy, given that we have string. Maybe not enough string, but yeah, definitely not enough string with 2 string. Is there an easy way for us to make string?
Whoa!
We could put apples in a crushing tub to make string? Question mark? That doesn't seem right. Cyclone 1976 with the 28 months resubscription. Holy heck, man. That is insanity. Nothing to say, but I just want to keep in touch. Thank you very much, Cyclone, for the continued support. It means a whole heck of a lot. Thank you for sticking around for such a long time. That is insane. Support means a whole heck of a lot. Feel free to use those emotes, as always, in the Twitch chat. Flipping heck, man. That's crazy. Look at the quest book for the berry. Oh, yes, it's over here. I see the candleberry seed. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so tallow is next. Combine low covalence dust and sticky resin in an alchemy array to create the rustic tallow. So low covalence dust and sticky resin. Sticky resin we don't have, but we can, of course, grow from our good old trusty tree here. I was going to say, I was a little worried there that this rubber tree twerking wouldn't work, but it does, which is very nice indeed. Do I just chop this down the old-fashioned way? I should get another axe. Because we've been going with that one for a little while here. Would prefer not to fill my inventory up with gravel, so for now we'll just do, that's not how you do that, Isaac. Gravel. We do need at least 2 of these. There we go, getting the hang of axes finally. And then I'm assuming I can just chop this down and get, yeah, beautiful. Lovely. I like it. And another sapling, which is also very nice indeed. So did it just say 1 sticky resin and 1 low covalence dust? It did. So chalk. Low covalence dust is in here. Yeah, we're running out, so we're going to have to make some more in a second here, but that's fine. Low covalence dust, sticky resin, work in progress. Love just zooming in on this guy while it does its thing. It is indeed thundering, and it is very loud. Reminiscent of the UK the other night. The UK had some ridiculous thunder and lightning the other day. It was crazy. Like 2 a.m., wake up, and there was just like the world's loudest, I say world's loudest, I've not heard much thunder, honestly, in my life, but a good amount of thunder, and then just the sky would just light up every so often. It was crazy, chat. Probably not too surprising for people who live in an area where thunderstorms are common, but here in the UK, they're not too common. And it was pretty crazy. Cardiff had an amazing storm, shook our windows. It was, yeah, man. It wasn't quite so bad here, but it was still pretty mad. Okay, that's that quest taken care of. We got ourselves some tallow. I assume I'm going to need more than that to make the candleberry seed. Further transmute the tallow into candleberry seeds, and finally you can press candleberries into wax for hardened leather and candles for light. Further transmute the tallow into candleberry seeds. So canola plus tallow equals candleberry. Okay, canola we should have. We do. Boom. So tallow, canola. Other way around. Tallow, canola. Nope. Canola, tallow. There we go. There is a specific way to do that. I'll get the hang of it. The city of Tampa, Florida has the most lightning strikes in North America. Wow. That's crazy. Like, I've seen lightning before, but it was just, I don't know, it was something crazy the night. Like, I've never seen lightning light up the sky like that. Like, it was like pitch black, middle of the night, and then bang, daytime again for a nanosecond. It was crazy. Anyway, we got candleberry seeds, so we can now go ahead and grow candleberries, which I guess we'll go and do over here. For now, I guess we'll get rid of lettuce. Lettuce seems like it's a cuttable vegetable that we don't need en masse. I mean, I should probably not eat the lettuce, right? I should probably like hold on to it and use it for a food of some description. Also, I'm gonna turn weather sounds down just a little bit. You know, the weather's a little loud game. It's a little loud. Also, this game, freaking weather. Turn that down. There we go. Have you been under a rock, Isaac, for 22 years and not seen that? I guess not. I mean, that's not crazy, right? Like, it's not always, I don't spend my nights sat outside looking into the sky in thunderstorms waiting for the, I don't know. Maybe I have been living under a rock for 22 years, man. Who knows? So we can claim these. I got a bee, which is lovely. And I got some iron candles, which look just lovely. All right. So we just need a bunch of candleberries, right? I guess we only need one candleberry. We also need a pot. A pot requires brick. The brick we can make from an unfired clay brick. Can I not just put clay into here? I can. Okay. Which is exactly what I'm going to do, because it seems like it's going to be easier that way. We do already have one piece of brick, so we only need 1, 2, 3 of these. But you know what? I'm going to make 4 and 5 just because why not? We might need some more brick later on down the line, and it's going to be nice to have it. We should maybe also make some more candleberry seeds. It feels like having more of those would make this go a lot faster. Not the bees. No bees. Yes, the bees. No. The chat is divided on bees. I say that. Oh, yeah, no, they are divided, you know. Ninja's for it. Everyone else is against it. There's a bit of a divide there. I might, like, get rid of this half. Leave this half to grow random stuff. Leave this half to grow candleberries, maybe. Is it just me, chat? Or did that volume knob for lightning and for weather not do a freaking thing? Like, what is this? Why is lightning or thunder the same volume at 101%? Like, what? Why? It didn't. I don't understand you, game. I wanted to hear the lovely sound of, I don't know, the rain, and yet you go ahead and you make me turn all the sound off. It definitely is the weather volume knob. Like, it's now gone, and I can get it back with weather. I think it is weather. I think you just got to have it all the way off for some reason to actually get rid of thunder sounds entirely. I don't understand it, chat. I really don't. But nevertheless, we have a pot, and so now we just need the one candleberry over here, which we could probably get faster with bone meal, which I'm going to do. Excuse me. I feel like I have been robbed of a single piece there. Also, I feel like I'm going to take a quick detour here to make 2 more strainers, just because we have space for strainers, and I feel like having more of them would be useful at all times. So another hopper means more trapdoors. Do we have trapdoors spare? We do. Beautiful. Let's make another whopper. Kapow. And then what am I missing to make another strainer? I am missing 2 chests and 4 fences. Fences we do not have, so we do have to get those. That's fine. Should not be too difficult. That's not how you make fences, Isaac, you fool. It is like this, of course. Kapow. And then chests shouldn't be too difficult to make, although we may need another saw. But no, we should be fine. And then strainer. Boom. 1 and 2. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, look at that. 3 hours. Oh, man. How time flies when you're playing a new pack. What do I want more of here, chat? I kind of feel like... Oh, look, we got... No, I thought it was candleberry seed for a second there. I kind of feel like we want more fisherman strainers. Does not break. Oh, that's lovely. But maybe not. I don't know. I feel like I want more fisherman strainers. These things seem like they're going to be what limits us here. Like, I feel like we need bone, right? We should do a little bit of bait crafting here with our little ground shovel that is somewhere. Did I put it in here? No? No, it's right there. Right there. Our little garden trowel. But you need way more bait if you're going to win 4. Yeah, that's my only thought. Like, I would like more, but you are correct in that we need much more bait. And I guess preferably we want to get like a bait pot for each one as well. But it kind of feels like we're not running out of anything that the other ones produce. Like I don't feel like I'm waiting on the other strainers, at least not just yet. Whereas it feels like I am waiting on bones. Not yet, not just yet, but it feels like I am going to be waiting on bones any minute now when I need to make the porcelain clay. And especially if I want to be using bone meal like I am. I feel like bones could be useful. Why is that not using a builder's wand? Force a habit, you know. Here we go. Can I just build this up? Beautiful. Thank you, Ninja. That was my bad. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Especially given that it doesn't have a durability, right? Lovely. That's getting us a fair bit of bait. We've got almost a stack now. I do like this. Yeah, I did forget about the builder's one entirely. The fact that it doesn't have a durability is really nice. Like, really, really nice. I'm going to take damage if I go too high up there, which not really what I want to be doing these days. That is our garden trowel broken. Can I repair this? Maybe? But probably not. Like, I probably need iron to repair it, and I don't have it yet. So it's probably just a case of making a new one of those. But nevertheless, a stack and a bit of worms here is good. So we can kind of set that and forget that for a while. Let's get an ice. One singular. A piece of ice. A block of ice. Let's get a block of ice. And throw that down over here. Boom. And then we need to pick our strainer. I will go with, you know, we've got a lot of sugarcane. I will go with 2 more fishermen's here. Again, it does mean we need a lot more bait, but we can always make another one of these and continue on. This is not very hard to make. The fact that it only uses 1 durability of our shovel actually makes it super easy to make. So getting a lot of worms is actually very, very easy, albeit a little time consuming. Is this twine? It is. So what was the recipe here? Was it like this? I always forget. It was not. It is just 3 every time. Boom. And she is? Yeah, she is. So we'll take 2 of those. We'll then combine those with sugarcane, like so. And we do have yet more sugarcane. We've got quite a bit of the stuff now, which is fantastic. However, it is in... Wait. Here. I knew we had a lot of sugarcane. I just didn't quite know where. There we go. Beautiful. You should be able to repair it with flint if it's like other packs. I will attempt this momentarily. Let me move like half of the worms out of each of these. You can see the difference already. This guy was on like 41. This guy was on like 39. This guy's got the bait pot, so he's lasting a lot longer. Albeit the bait pot does have to be replaced every so often. So just another thing we got to craft right. But let's see. I will try and replay this with flint. That would make our lives significantly easier if possible. Gravel and yeah, no, it doesn't. Unless we need like more pieces of flint than what I'm using there. That doesn't appear to work. Unfortunately, as much as I would like it to. If you use the other strainer, you can get clay and things. Oh, we do have them. Don't worry. We've got the other strainers here for clay, gravel, dirt, etc. And we also have the standard strainer, which does need replacing now. But yeah, we are using all the strainers. It's just we need bones right now, and bones can only be acquired from these strainers. We also need string, I think, for the woven cloth that's required for the gloves. That's not what they're called, but these guys here, the mitts. So we need that. Okie dokie. Yeah, so let's make 2 more regular meshes for over there, which I believe is just sticks, right? Kapow, it is. So we'll take you, and we'll grab some more sticks from our transmutation table. Kapow. And that should bring those back up to full durability again. We can also make scaffolding, I guess, if we really wanted to, but that's fine. Is Isaac not growing cotton? I am not growing cotton. Do we have cotton? We do. I should be growing cotton. You are correct, Ninja. I will begin growing cotton. I will actually go and check real quick that we don't have any more cotton seeds, because we might. No, this if we do have them, they'll be in this chest over here, right? We've got a lot of cotton. I feel like we don't need this many wheat seeds, right? And I feel like we definitely do need more of these guys, the candleberries, as well as maybe more cotton as well. what we definitely need right now is to eat. Thankfully, I think our lunchbox does still have some food left in it. Let me check. Yeah, it's still got the basic cranberries and blackberries that we started with, which is lovely. Put more bait in your trap so you get more bones too. That is also a fantastic idea. I will do this. What was it? It was twine, which we do have. Twine and wheat. Kapow. And you are right, this does get us more bones, which is lovely. 3, 6, 9, and 12. I don't know if it's worth having so many of these. I guess we could just put everything in one. It'd just take longer, right? I guess having 4 of them just makes it a little bit faster. Is the idea there. But yeah, I guess now we just need more candleberries. And I feel like for that, we just need, more bone meal if we want to grow it faster. And as we grow it faster, we can plant more. I guess we could also just make more, right? Like candleberry seeds, we've made them. So, like candleberry seeds, we can make. And so it's probably a good idea if I make more here. Instead of trying to bone meal it. It does use more covalence, but I think we have one more, right? Yeah, let's go for it. So, you. That gets us the tallow. And then I just need another canola seed. Which I don't have in there, but I might have over in my strainer. 32 kilns. Oh, man. That's a lot of kilns, Ninja. That is a lot of kilns. Also, my inventory is just a complete mess. Have to work on that at some point. Do we have any more? It wasn't coffee seeds, right? It was canola seeds. We do have canola growing, and so maybe, and I can see it is fully grown over there, so hopefully we can get some more if we just harvest that. Also, it's possible that there's some in here that I've missed. There isn't, but there are other seeds that I'm going to move over to our seed chest here. Beautiful. More canola seeds is always good. And so, once again, chalk, and then I think it's canola and then tallow? It is, okay. So it's the one on the left, followed by this one, which makes sense. Goodbye, Dark Phoenix. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful night of sleep. And of course, as I grow my new one, this one is done. I will take that. We can get rid of this rice seed for now. And I'm actually going to get rid of like the coffee seed and replace that with the rice seed. Because it seems like rice is going to be useful for slime ball, so we might need more of that than we do coffee, for example. But now we've got the candleberry. We can craft that up with that to get pressed wax, and we can craft the pressed wax with a piece of leather. Leather we're going to get occasionally from our bit, and I think we might have already had a piece of leather. We do. Nice. So boom and boom. That gets us the hardened leather, the singular piece that we need for the mittens. Now all we need is one more slime ball, which we're going to use rice, of course, and then we need 8 string, which is by far the most difficult bit there, because I don't think there's an easy way outside of just using the strainers to make string. At least not that I know of just yet. We can craft, cotton, of course. I'm a fool. Ninja has just told me to plant cotton, and we have just planted cotton for the sole purpose of getting string, right? Of course. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's go check how much string we've got. We've got 2 already in our inventory. We might have 1 or 2 more over here from our fishing expeditions. Although, we got 1 more right there. That seems to be about it. That's fine. We could use some bones here to quickly bone meal up our cotton, and I don't think that's a bad idea, really. Again, it is going to put us behind on the bone front, but given that we can get bones from our bit as well as from our nets, I think it's okay. Although, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like a bit of a waste of bone meal when it doesn't really grow it up all that much. It feels pretty freaking slow. But that's pretty much that when it comes to getting the hot or not mittens, at which point we can work with lava. If only you had an item that transmuted obsidian into lava. If only. Hint, it rhymes with philosopher's catone. Okay, so we need to get the philosopher's stone. The philosopher's stone requires that we have completed this quest, which means we need to complete this quest and this quest and this quest to get to this quest. Warning, not edible nor delicious. The philo stone. At that point, we can turn lava into obsidian into lava, and then use that lava for melting in the melter. We can also get obsidian at that point, I guess, or crying obsidian. Excuse me? Oh, lapis plus obsidian makes crying obsidian. And then if you scrolled here first, you're an overachiever. You may want to craft this block to get to the overworld. However, you might just die. So why not take it slow and follow some of the quests to get yourself better equipped. Also, the other side of the portal should not be undefended. What is this here? A 10 by 10 overworld portal. You might just die. All right. So that's kind of the end goal of this first quest line. At which point we actually jump into like the main crux of the pack, right? There's a whole other pack after this whole skyblock area, which is maddening. This pack is so gargantuan. There's so many mods, 258, I think, and so many quests, so many interactions, as the name suggests. We don't die in the overworld. That's the plan, man. That's the plan. I guess maybe leather armor is something that we could get. I guess we could also maybe try and get like iron armor and stuff. I don't know how easy iron's going to be able to get. Once we get the melter. It might be easier. I don't know. Yeah, these are still going away. This one's hit 66%, but we're still only at 4 out of the 8 string that we need. And I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. It's been 3 hours on the dot, as far as, like, not including the 10 minutes of starting soon screen that happens at the beginning of the stream. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. This is FTB's Interactions. If you were newer 1987 who asked what mod this is, we're playing FTB Interactions. You can find it on the Twitch launcher. But thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the stream and you want to see more FTB Interactions in the future, be sure to go ahead and hit that follow button to get notified when I go live in the future. You can also check me out on YouTube at youtube.com/GamingOnCaffeine. We're currently playing Project Ozone 3 and Sky Factory 4 over there. If you want to check that out, you can follow me on Twitter at GamingOnCaffeine, spelled incorrectly with no second E, so CAFFINE is how that's spelled. Links are down below in the Twitch panels. You can also join our Discord. It's open to everybody, discord.gg/GOC. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.